That ended abruptly. Jesus Christ. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. This is another video. We're going to be looking at Joey Gomez signing new long-term deal at Liverpool Football Club. And also we'll have a look at Diogo Jota. The news at the moment is that Diogo Jota is about to sign a big long-term contract with the football club as well. A lot of stuff going down this summer at Liverpool Football Club. And everyone told me it was the end of the world. But we're going to talk about it, and here to talk about it with me, as always, is Hugo the Savage. Savage, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. Big up the chat. Big up you, Jamie. Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's good times, man. Good times, bro.
Good times today, and it's absolutely boiling out. And yeah, for a complexion like mine, it's better to be indoors. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you step out that door, burnt. No need, no good. I
can't deal with the heat at all, mate.
I can't do a British heat. I said this in my Q&A earlier.
It's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah. And our houses ain't built for it either. We absorb the heat. No. Where, foreign holidays, the heat bounces off and goes away. And,
exactly.
Nah, this is too bad. This is shit. Can't be sitting up at 10 p.m. at night still sweating. That's not right.
No, it sucks, man.
Big up Ilias. Big up Ali. Big up JG signing on. I think Ali is excited about it. We have 4 world-class centre-backs that we're going to talk about as well, because that is very interesting. We have Ibu G as a future. Big up 6 times. Edward. Big up Savage. Big up Daz. Ryan, how you doing? Cameron Nore is playing well. Yeah, but he's playing Djokovic, ain't he? So it's over. It's just Djokovic is an android. Big up John Conway, the living legend that is John Conway. Football Content Factory. Big up football. Go, guys! Don't forget to subscribe to Football Content Factory's channel. It's a brand new channel, so go and give him some love as well. He's watching all the way from India right now, so give him some love.
Dope.
Big up Ali as well. Foreign holidays, you can have a beer by the pool. That is true. A beer by a paddling pool is not the same thing. It's just not the same thing at all. 1-1 on sets, mate. All to play for, buddy. Wow. Jamie, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I certainly am. Gomez could have a great game time somewhere else, but he knows he is quality. He does. So Joey G came out the other couple of days ago now. Signed a new contract. I think I did a video on it weeks and weeks ago about Joe Gomez. Looks like he might be pledging his future to Liverpool. It's finally been done. 5-year deal. 5-year deal, Savage. Was you shocked how long the length of the deal was, considering how long left he had still on his contract?
Nope. I wasn't shocked at all. I was more shocked at the fact him signing the contract than the length of it. I always thought that if he signs a new contract, it'd be a long one. Quite smart. It's a smart contract as well. When you're looking at the age of Virgil and Matip, and then looking at the age of Konate, it's very smart what he's done. He can buy his time. He can recover from any injury he's had and start to get game time. And then obviously he'll take over from Virgil and Matip, and him and Konate for the centre back future. Mate, can you imagine? Like, there's going to be a part in the future where all these teams are looking for a centre-back partnership, and we've already got one ready-made. And by the time Virgil and Matip's finished, they'd be like, can you imagine his experience he'd have? He'd be like 10 years deep. It'd be incredible.
It's mad, ain't it? When did we sign him? How old was he? 19 when we signed him from Charlton?
19 from Charlton.
What is he now, 25?
Yep.
That's mad. And he's so experienced already. So you think another 5 years, he'd be 30. And at that time, he'd probably be Liverpool's number 1 centre-back, I would have thought, by that sort of time. Because Virgil will be 36?
36,
so, I don't see Virgil going anywhere. It's It's just madness. It's just great. It's
He's been with us 7 years already, isn't
yeah, it's madness. Yeah, it says 2015. Yeah, bought him from
he? Yeah,
Charlton for like,
2015.
was it 3.5 million? We bought him from Charlton.
Yep.
That's ridiculous money. I mean, that was a Rafa Benitez signing. I do remember, if I remember rightly. I think that was a Rafa signing. When he signed, he played left back, didn't he?
When did Brendan Rodgers signed him?
Oh, Brendan Rodgers, was it Brendan? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Rafa was gone. Rafa was gone.
Yeah,
ages before
Rafa
that.
was gone, wasn't he? Yeah, Rafa bought John Joe Shelby. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, yeah, Brendan, and he played him left back, if I remember rightly. That's how he got in the team.
Yeah.
Playing left back, and he didn't look out of place either. And then, obviously, with Joey, no one's ever doubted his ability. That's the thing with Joey Gomez.
I mean,
no one's ever doubted.
I'm gonna
his
disagree,
ability.
Jay.
Oh, have you?
I've been on a yeah. I was in the accomplished conversation when they were talking about centre backs in that last season, and a lot of people were doubting it. To be honest,
what, his ability?
Yeah. I seen Drifty arguing on his own, trying to fight for it, man. I'm not even joking.
He's a tremendous defender.
Yeah. For me, he's incredible, but he's literally just the injuries.
Yeah. Do we forget how young he is as well? This is the thing. Centre backs, they don't peak till 28, 30. Midfielders between 24 and 26. Forwards may be the same age, but defenders peak a little later. So do goalkeepers, and he's doing. I think everyone forgets the season we had when him and Virgil were our partnership, and we had our best defensive season that year.
Yeah,
I think we only conceded like 22 goals that season, and that was down to them two mostly playing together. Now, I think injuries. People look at Virgil, that Joe Gomez's injuries, and that's the reason they don't maybe rate him. But my God, when you see him play, I mean, he played 22 games last season, which actually surprised me. Played more games than I actually thought he did. Yeah, he played 22 games. He only started 11, but he played 22 games.
Bro, I watched every Liverpool game last season, and in my head,
doesn't feel like he played 22.
Feels like I watched him 3 times at right back and twice at centre back. Bro, I'm not even joking.
But he only made 11 starts.
Yeah, I think the argument last season came from once Konate started playing and being more confident. Then people were making the list of like, and I didn't mind the list when they're talking about the order in which Klopp's going to play them. That's fine if you put Joey at the end with Nat Phillips, because obviously he's been injured. But when they started talking about talent, and I'm like, bro, you lot in the chat were. I heard him saying stuff about Konate at the beginning, which was fair enough. The stuff that he needs to shake out his game, which hasn't gone, by the way. It's just that he's getting better and better. We saw that I think it was against Wolves, where he went to sleep. So he still got that in the game. And then everyone was like, no, he's way better than Gomez. And I'm like, bro, that's silly, bro. First of all, leave Konate to just grow as a player. And Gomez is better than him. And it's just what it is. It's not a problem. It doesn't mean that anyone's trash. You got to give somebody time to grow. For me, if Gomez never got injured and stayed fit, then I don't even think we would have saw the Matip that we seen the last season, because he wouldn't have been playing. I don't think he would have been playing. I think Gomez would have been playing the whole time. Because he was playing how Matip was playing last season, but he's got the legs and he's got the speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know where it comes from, man. But he's great, man. He's really good. And when he's with Virgil, he's even, oh my God, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the Gomez stuff, as you say. He's a talented player. You look at English defenders around, I think when he was at his best playing with Virgil that season, I think he's the number one English centre-back by quite some way.
Yeah,
above John Stones. I mean, he's far better than Harry Maguire. I mean, it's just not even that's not even a contest. That's not even a. I mean, Harry Maguire went for 80 million. I mean, you think of that, and we got Joey Gomez there already. No, it's
crazy.
Tremendous. And you look at him as well, like Klopp said. I think Klopp said in the other day in training, he said he saw Joey the other day, came in pre-season the first time, and he just went, wow. Because he's in immense shape.
Yeah.
You think the injuries he's had, he's lost no speed. He's still an athlete. He looks incredible. I mean, it doesn't knock it. It doesn't knock it. That's what I like about him as well, Joey Gomez. It don't seem to knock him, does it? The confidence-wise with the injuries and all that. He seems a very confident lad, and he knows his ability, and I like that. I like someone coming in who knows how good they are, and wants to demand a spot. Now, obviously, there was a lot of talk about Joey Gomez going to Villa or something like that this season to give him, maybe on loan to just get him some game time and stuff like that. But this new contract puts everything in bed, in my opinion. Liverpool just have 4 centre backs, and he'll be playing 4 centre backs this season. It's a long season. 5 substitutions.
I agree.
There'll be a lot of rotation. I think Virgil will play a lot of games. I think he'll play the most out of all the centre halves because it's Virgil. You don't. We had this discussion. Was it yesterday? We had this discussion.
Yeah,
about
I mean, you had a
dropping
discussion yesterday. Yeah, it's silly.
I don't get the Virgil.
Players,
I don't get dropping Virgil for games and resting him. You don't rest your best players unless they desperately need it. And as you say, he got injured by getting assaulted by Pickford.
Yeah.
It's not like he ran himself into the ground and got muscle injuries or anything like
Van
that.
Dijk's a machine. Apart from getting assaulted like that, he's a machine, man.
Yeah, exactly. And you just play him. So I think it's who you play alongside with him. Gomez and, I mean, our B team, this is our B team back four, guys. So our B team back four, you could say, right? If you're looking at our B team, because I think Van Dijk and Konate might start the season. I'm not sure. But if they don't start the season, I think they might be the partnership towards the end of the season.
I think it might be towards the end.
Yeah, I think that's what Klopp's looking at long term for the next couple of seasons, maybe getting Konate and Van Dijk together. But I think Matip might start the season because, did you see what he did in training yesterday?
Yeah.
That's just he's a different breed, ain't he, Matip?
Mate, to be fair to him, if he doesn't start the season, it's a bit mad because he ain't done anything wrong.
He ain't done nothing wrong, has he? He hasn't done nothing wrong. I think it's just the emergence of Konate, ain't it? I think that's what it is, how good he actually is coming on. But if we take it that Matip and Virgil are our A-team centre-backs for the start of the season, Trent's your right back and Robbo's your left back. So our B-team back four would be Tsimikas, Konate, Gomez, Ramsey. Kelleher in goal. That's better than some back fours in the Premier League.
I think we've got the best second team now, for sure.
Yeah.
If you go for a whole team, because even if you just go based on what we think might happen, that whole back five that you just said, including the goalkeeper, and then if you just take, for example, I don't know, Carvalho's just coming into the squad, so take Carvalho, Curtis and Elliott, and then take Jota, Firmino, and one other person. That's the second team, bro.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Ox, yeah, Jota, Elliott, Jota, Firmino, Ox, and then the rest of them. That's the second team. Other teams have they'll have 3 great players and then just youth that you've never heard of. But it's actually quite dope, man. We're in a good position.
I think we're going to have to do a video towards the beginning of the season where we put out our squad and actually just analyse how good our squad actually is. Players up. Because I think when you start actually mentioning the players we have out loud, I think people get shocked how big the squad actually is. And
it's madness. That's why when people were talking about forget how they are and how good they are, when they were talking about losing Origi and Taki and not bringing anyone else in, I'm like, are you talking about numbers or are you talking about talent? Because if you're talking about talent, they don't play often anyway, but they are really good players. If you're talking about numbers, we don't need any more numbers.
No.
It's just more people to not play games, because the team what you just read out, the second team, I didn't mention Milner in that second team, which means he would be on the bench for the second team. I didn't mention Tyler Morton, and I didn't mention Kay Gordon either. And so that's the second team and the subs. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
I know. I mean, you can look at someone like Kay Gordon as well. He's I don't think he's that far behind what in ability and what he can give us and Taki was when he was already at the club. So, Kay Gordon, if you give him, I think Kay Gordon will play a few games this season. I think he'll be in the squad quite a bit. I think he'll be cup games. He's just going to be. He's taking Taki's spot as the cup game man. That's what I think they're looking at. That's why they don't need to replace him, because they feel like they got that in Kay Gordon.
He's somebody that I need to keep my eye on, actually, Kay Gordon, because without being disrespectful, I watched him. I've always watched the younger players in the youth squad and under 23s and under 18s and stuff. So that's why I knew so much about Curtis before coming to the squad.
Yep.
And Kay Gordon in the reserves and in the youth was smoking people with the goals and that. But I don't know what it is. And it might just be me, honestly, because every time I hear everyone else talk about him, it's high praise and that. But when I saw him in the cup games and stuff, nothing to do with shooting. He just looked like he was moving slow. I didn't get it because when I watched him before, he looked like he had loads of pace. I don't know if it was nerve, though. You know what I mean? It's a big step up, so I don't want to put anything on him. It's just that it looked weird to me. He looked like uncomfortable, but it's probably just the fact that it's a lot of pressure on it. So
yeah, exactly. But I mean, you can look exceptional. Sometimes you can look more of like a man, like when you're playing in the under 23s, especially. You can stand out more of like the man in the group.
Yeah.
So you look more, and they look like kids. So when you come up to the big boys, and you got people like Salah and Mane at the time who are lightning quick, and Jota and all that. So maybe it just don't seem as.
Yeah, and to be fair to him, when we're playing against teams in like cups and we're playing them pitches with the car parks and stuff like that, them geezers are trying to kill you in it, so it's a little bit different. So to be fair to him, I was going to keep an eye on him, to be fair, because I don't even have a proper opinion on him. I'm just like, I know he's good, but whether I know he's good enough for Liverpool yet to be seen. But I reckon you're right with the cups. Yeah.
The thing. We don't know how good he's going to be. The club obviously thinks something of him because they're not loaning him. There's a few they're not loaning. I mean, Owen Beck's going out on loan. Michalewski, who everyone keeps raving about, and I've read about him.
Baller, man.
He went from the under 23s back into the under 18s, and now he's gone on loan to a second division Polish side. So I do worry about him a little bit. I'm trying to think of all the young guys they're keeping about. Tyler Morton.
He's got a bit of the finger. You know, Angel Gomez, who plays for Man U.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of him about him, but he had the same problem. He got shipped off and didn't come back either. So
we was after Angel Gomez at one time, I believe.
He's a flipping ridiculous man.
I think we was after him at one time.
Ten Hag must be pissed at you now.
Yeah, he's talented. But I'm looking at young players, and the young players Klopp seems to like are definitely Kay Gordon and Tyler Morton, because they're not one's not gone on loan. Tyler Morton's the one that surprises me. I thought he might have been the one that goes out on loan, maybe. But maybe Klopp sees something in him that he can play some games in that number 6 position.
Tyler Morton, man, he is he's good, man. He's just really small. Not small in height, but his body's frames.
Yeah,
he's very small.
I think Klopp said he's got good football IQ, but he's got no needs to toughen up. He needs
he's shaped like Fingy, innit? You know the Skalskis are the rapper, Hazy. Come on, them packs and pulses, no piece of put a sim in a bene. He looks like he's shaped like he's shaped like him, man.
That. Yeah. That's just unfortunately that's just his natural, but he's not got that frame. I mean, look at Fabinho and Luis Diaz. They're not they're very slight as well, but they got
Diaz
the height.
Is skinny, bro.
But they got the height, ain't they? And that's the thing.
Yeah. Diaz had a problem as a kid. That's why he's like that.
Yeah, ain't he called Noodles? His nickname, ain't it? Because of his skinniness.
Yeah, he had some some deficiency in his muscles and stuff.
He's proper slim. Fabinho's slim as well.
Yeah,
but it's because they're tall. They can be more aggressive with it. But Tyler Morton,
they do call him Colombian Ronaldinho though in his parts. So
yeah. And like Tyler Morton's 5'7", 5'8", where he looks it anyway. So I mean, when you're slight and you're only
he's thinking the one who's taller than him then, because I know they're in different positions, but it's him and Conor Bradley. I always get confused with them when they're on the pitch at the same time.
Yeah, Bradley's the he's a bigger boy, but Tyler Morton's just. Klopp says his football IQ's there, and he's a different kind of number 6 than what Fabinho is. He's not the enforcer in midfield. The wins the ball back, and he's actually that sort of DM move. He's like a quarterback DM, ain't he? He gets the bit of space, he gets the ball moving, and all that sort of stuff. A bit like Michael Carrick, that sort of version of
underrated Carrick.
Yeah, very underrated. That sort of midfielder. But unfortunately, you play big boys football, and the big boys are going to be lumping into you, not letting you have that time and space to do what you want. So you've got to get that aggression sorted. So I don't know what you can do with it. He might just be a late bloomer. Some people are. Some people just mature a bit later than others, and then all of a sudden,
I think a lot of people, you have to force it on yourself, innit? I'm a personal trainer, and it's on loads of people come to me with like the really slender frame and stuff like that. And you have to go out there and lift weights and do whatever. But obviously, when you're a footballer, it's different because you can't just decide one day I want to be bigger and then eat and then go to the gym.
It don't work like that.
To fit. So
yeah. So
you got to take your time with it. I mean, as long as they give him his time, he'll be fine, man.
I mean, I used to have to lift and all that sort of stuff because of swimming and all that. So I had to build up because I was a sprinter, I wasn't a long distance swimmer, so I had to build up
Yeah.
my strength over certain distances, and after if I did long distance, I'd be dead. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you're a 100-meter runner. You get your body fit and big for 100 meters. Because that's all you need to do. You stick Usain Bolt in 800 meters, he's gonna die. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. So I was like that as well. But it surprised me how long it takes to transform your body. Everyone thinks it's like that. You start lifting, 2 weeks time, you see a difference. You're like that in the mirror. You're like, and there's like no difference whatsoever. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Especially if you're going from being skinny to big.
Yeah,
if you're going from being big to slimmer, it's a lot easier. But putting on muscle for some people, but it's just his core strength in it. To be fair, because there's loads of people who are not that big and they get stronger. So you just gotta wait till his adult strength comes, man. But he'll be all right. He's a good player though.
Yeah, that's why I think he's hanging around, because of his football IQ. Let's get some of you guys in the chat. Where are we? Yeah, Joey G. Yeah, he does sound like he loves the club, to be fair, when he talks. Have you heard his daughter sound Scouse as well? Have you heard her?
Yeah, she does. She does. I watched him on that barber thing the other
day. Yeah. Full Scouse.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious. And obviously he comes from Charlton way. I think he originally came from anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, close to me, guys. I'm not going to give you my address, but it's close to me. Villa fans are heartbroken. Why are Villa fans heartbroken? Oh, because of Gomez. No, Villa fans.
I don't blame him, to be fair, because he got flipping Mings for another season, haven't they?
And then they got the geezer they just bought in. What's his name?
Flipping heck, man.
Who's a liability as well. Jesus Christ, I just spent 30 odd million.
They should just sign up Danny Drinkwater, man, and stop messing around.
Did you see the Danny Drinkwater interview?
Yeah, I feel bad for him still. That's what I'm saying. Sign him
Quite
up,
an honest interview, ain't it? It's nice to see.
Very honest for Sky Sports. We're talking about like drink driving and that, and he was talking about like it was normal.
And he's just the way you like, because he obviously got that big move to Chelsea, a lot of money, got massive wages as he admits. The money was great, and like he said, at first, not playing for that first 12 months was fantastic, because I'd go to work, do a bit of work, go home. I'm getting massive money. Lifestyle was great. But then after a year, what else is there to do? What else is there to do? It's true. Only because you've got money doesn't. I mean, it's all right to start with, but once you've got everything you ever need, money-wise, and you've bought everything you ever need, what then? The boredom starts to kick in.
It's even worse when you're like very social. And all your friends have got regular jobs still. So you're like, I've got all this money. And like, no, your friends are at work, bro. And they're at work and they've got kids and their own misses and that. So you're just gonna have to. That's why they start gambling and stuff like that, because it's just something
to do. It's boredom. I mean,
I like Danny Drinkwater though. I used to troll him because of his name and that, but I like him. I do. Yeah, because when they won the league, he might have been the most disrespected player out of all of them, because everyone only mentioned like
Kante and Mahrez.
Vardy and Mahrez, and didn't mention him.
He was part of the team all the way through. Never injured, played every game. No, I mean, I got a lot of respect for him after that interview, because the way he just spoke with so much normality, it makes footballers seem like part of us in a way, because we always think that footballers, they earn so much money, they do so much, and they don't think like we do. But when you hear an interview like Danny Drinkwater's, where it weren't rehearsed or anything like that, and he just spoke from the heart and how truthful he spoke, because you don't never hear about footballers talking about their money, and obviously they don't have to, but to acknowledge that you are extremely wealthy and can do what you want, but that still don't bring you happiness after so long. Just shows
too much too soon. That's why.
Yeah,
you don't have time to.
Is he a free agent right now? Isn't he? Is he a free agent right now? Yeah. I hope he finds a club, to be fair.
What it is, as a footballer, I don't think just speaking for like players that I know and stuff, I think they always struggle if you're not like top big team or whatever. It must feel after a while, I think it must feel weird, because it feels like they haven't earned the money. It just feels like I'm getting paid for nothing. Like, if you're not on the pitch or anything, I'm getting paid for nothing, just to train.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay. So it's mad. But people will always bring up, I get it, but people will always bring up the money in arguments.
Oh, it's always brought up, ain't it?
You have to just take it as, forget that they're a footballer, the money, whatever, but forget that they're a footballer and just see it as something else, because,
It's a social art. See, I'm quite a social animal, so I could have all the money in the world, but if no one's around for me to enjoy it with, then
That's what I have.
Why have it? You know what I mean? That's what I'm like. I'm like, I want to enjoy it with people. If I was out, I would want to enjoy it with people. I don't want to be stuck indoors. Although I've got all this wealth.
Yep.
And that's probably how he felt as well.
Yeah.
Football Content Factory, big up to you. It's great that we have tied him down to a long-term deal last season. There was rumours he'll be sold, so it's great for the present and the future. It certainly is. We have the best back four in the Premier League, in my opinion. Like 4 centre backs in a way. Our defence is Robbo, Tsimikas, Virgil, Matic, Kanate, Gomez, Trent.
Madness.
That's just amazing. And you think a few years ago what we did have. You go back to a few years ago, Klein. To be fair, Klein was all right.
Yeah,
Klein, Skirtle, Lovren, and Alberto Moreno. Yeah. The B team centre, the B team back four is better than that back four now. It's just, I tell you, that B team back four, if you think about it, Tsimikas, Kanate, Gomez, Ramsey. I mean, we don't know how good Ramsey's going to be. Hopefully he's decent. That could be arguably as good as some Premier League back fours.
It's better than Arsenal's.
It is better than Arsenal's. Yep.
And Chelsea lost all the players, so it's better than Chelsea's as well.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea ain't. They've only got Silver at the moment, ain't they? I think they're trying to get Ake in, ain't they? Trying to get Ake. But Silver, because they want to go to a back four, apparently. That's the new thing. They want to go to a back four next season now.
Tuchel with a back four ain't working, bro.
Now they got rid of Rudiger and can't play in a four. They want to go to a four. So that would be Silva and Ake as a back four partner, centre back partnerships. Because apparently De Ligt only wants to go by Munich, apparently.
Yeah.
That's the rumours coming out.
What is Reece James going to do when they go to a back four, man?
Well, he's been
playing in midfield all season.
I know, he's just going to be an out-and-out proper right-back like Trent and then watch the mistakes. And I hope he gets the same... Well, I hope he don't get abused because I don't want any footballer to get abused. But the way Trent gets abused online, playing in the back four at right-back, and they always compare him to Reece James, who doesn't play in the same position. That always winds me up.
Stupid.
But they always compare them. But they don't play in the same position. One's playing right back, one's playing right wing back, one's playing with 2 centre backs, one's playing with 3 centre backs, and 2 defensive midfielders. By the way, talk about stability. He still makes mistakes. Absolute joke. Yeah, 3.5 mil. That was bargain. Absolute bargain. Meanwhile, United pay 80 million for Maguire. Well, it just tells you everything about United, don't it? And their transfer policy. They haven't got one. Apparently, he was the only defender available when they were looking for one, and they really wanted him. Apparently, he was like, he said to me, "I don't know actually who was that? Who else was at United at the time? At Leicester, I would have gone and got Johnny Evans.
They should have
just get Johnny Evans back. He would have done far better.
Johnny Evans is balling, man.
In fact, Leicester City Leicester City fans said they bought the right one for them in Maguire because they all counted Johnny Evans as the better defender. And they watch him every week. So it tells you everything right there. Joey G is slept on massively.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. It's mad. I think it's the injuries.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind, man.
I mean, him and Tomori are probably England's best centre-backs. I'd love to see them together.
Oh, yeah. If flipping Northgate had any sense, man.
Tomori and Gomez. There you go. If you're going to do a back three, Stones, Tomori and Gomez, that's your best 3 England centre-backs.
Yeah, I have to be fair to Stones, to be fair. He was trash, bro, but he's not now.
No, he's done well. Pep's, it's that Pep coaching, to be
well.
fair. It's about Pep coaching, to be fair.
Yeah.
Pep is great. But that's England's best back 3, Gomez, Tomori and Stones, without a shadow of a doubt. And that all complements each other actually really well. Because Stones likes to come out with the ball. Gomez is very good on duels and pace. And Tomori is probably, he's very aggressive, good in the air. It just really complements each other really well. But
yeah, trust me.
We've got a certain manager in charge who will never, ever pick that back 3. And never pick that back 3. Because apparently he goes on form.
He definitely doesn't.
He don't, does he? Because how long was that Villa player in the... And Maguire, who's in no form whatsoever, played for England. So
yeah, Man U dropped him, and then Southgate played him.
Yeah. So
and then he got sent off.
Yeah, and then Maguire did that hands to the ears thing, didn't he? Like he's like,
Yeah.
Fucking Paleo Maldini or something like that. And she's like, shut up. Jamie had a future backline: Ramsey, Konate, Gomez, Simicas, and I have Trent in midfield. Trent is never going to midfield. I can understand. Right, the furthest I think Trent will go in midfield is he could maybe play right side midfield in a 4-4-2. Because I was looking at it the other day, and I think with Ramsey now, there was a couple of games last season we changed to 4-4-2 and came back in them games. And apparently Klopp said that was down to Pep Linders. He came up with that, and they went to 4-4-2, and we came away in them games. And what I'm looking at now, we have Jota and Darwin Núñez who could both maybe playing a 2 up top. And then you can have Diaz, because Diaz is an out-and-out wide player. He's more of a winger. He's not an inside forward, is he? He's more of your winger. So you could have him on the left. You could have him on the left of a 4. You can have Diaz there, and then Thiago and Fabinho in the middle. And you could have Trent on the right-hand side of midfield and Ramsey at right back. And then you keep Trent in that sort of wide position, but he's in a more advanced position of the pitch more than his defensive position, because I just don't ever see him playing central midfield. Because the problem with Trent playing centrally in midfield, he's not used to players being behind him.
Yeah, I don't want him there, man.
As a right back, at the moment, opposition players are never behind him or beside him.
He's got all that space.
He's got all the space in front of him. You put him in midfield, he's got players behind him, beside him, and in front of him. So he's got to be. Not saying he couldn't do the job, but he'd have to. It's not saying you can just go bang, right, put him there. He's going to bang. It'd take quite a bit of learning, and I just don't think. But Jurgen Klopp's also said it. Why would you take the best right back in the world and put him in midfield?
I keep telling people this every time somebody says it. I'm like, you guys told me he was the best right back in the world, but you want him to play midfield. It makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate, I did not know. Sorry, bro. I did not know that Maitland-Niles and Bellerin were on loan. I thought they were gone.
No, they're only on loan.
They're playing now. It's 2-0. They're losing. So
they're playing Nuremberg, ain't they?
They're losing 2-0, mate. And they're starting like they've got on the pitch Reece Nelson and Nketiah. They've got all their ballers on the Nketiah, Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Lokonga, Maitland-Niles, Tierney, Pablo Mari, Walters, Bellerin, and Turner in goal. And they're losing 2-0, bro. I've had enough of Arsenal, bro. They made me sick, bro.
I think Arsenal fans and reality might clash this season.
And I love it. I can't wait for all the live streams next season with Arsenal fans, bro.
Because I think Arsenal fans have got their team finishing quite high. I mean, I've heard some Arsenal fans saying if they get 2 more players in title challenge.
They have zero evidence of this, though.
No. Well, I don't know where they get it from. Paul Merson last season said Arsenal are 1 player away from a title challenge.
Well, there you have it. Paul Merson saying it. That's all you need.
But it should be allowed. Paul Merson, just stay off the
shambles, man. Bet365, Brent's online favourite betting company.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing we'll actually say about it. Why you say about Bet365? I will say this with Sky Sports, and the Premier League, saying they don't want betting sponsorships on football kits no more in the Premier League.
They're going to get rid of the adverts as well.
This is what I'm saying. But every match day, before we go kick off, and Martin Tyler goes, "Oh, we're live," and he goes to an advert for 1 minute, goes to Bet365, and then goes
every time, bro. Ray Winston and that.
Yeah, and it
Bet365, Brent's online favourite betting company.
And it gives you the odds on what this game's going to be. So are they going to get rid of that as well?
Not only that, they do the thingy one as well, the Sky Bet one with Woodsy.
Yeah. They won't get rid of all that though, because
big up Woodsy, man. You know the vibes.
Money. You know what I mean? They ain't going to get rid of that. They want to get rid of it for the teams because they're making money out of it. But as a company, they won't get rid of it because they're making money. They just don't want the clubs to make money off it. That is all it is. That's all it is. Because the clubs are getting too powerful and the Premier League don't like it. So they want the clubs to stop getting the money, and then they're still advertise, your betting companies on their
I wonder what Sky think of I never thought of this. What does Sky think of Paul Merson's his documentary? Because he's on his documentary, he's trying to stop people gambling, adverts and like. But you got Sky Bet, you idiot.
No, that I've actually seen. I think he has advertised, which is
It
mad.
doesn't make any sense, bro. It's a conflict of interest. You're telling people to not gamble. Meanwhile, you're on the panel with Sky Bet on the front of it.
By the way, the only man in that panel that never got sacked.
You felt bad for him, innit?
Yeah, we all know why. They just didn't want him dead. That's
Yeah,
what Sky were worried. Literally, that's what they were probably worried about.
It was, man.
Yeah, they was like, no, we can't sack Paul. We know we got it.
Yeah, they've seen that documentary, him crying and that.
There's
like, we ain't having that on our back.
There's no way we can let Paul go. He's down as it is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not what we need on that. That's not what we need. Definitely. I still think Kanate has a higher ceiling in Savage, but Gomez is quality as well. We have two of them, so this is great.
Yeah, it's a good point. But I'm gonna say one thing, innit? This is just me. The ceiling thing's a myth, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a myth. I know that it's just. I think everyone's just changed the word from potential to ceiling to make it sound like a thing. But I'm not even joking. Not because of Ali, but it's a myth, bro. Because the amount of players that I've seen fall off cliffs, mate.
Exactly. I think it all depends what players go, what clubs or what managers suit them. Like, I'm not a great learner of things. I really ain't. But if I like when I was doing driving lessons and all that, the person I had before, like, I didn't like, and then I did them again, and I just got on with this person much better because they're on my wavelength a bit, and it made me feel better. So I drove better, and that helped me out massively. Yeah. In school, I was the same. You know, I didn't want to be told I have to do something. I was like that in school. I want to learn, but just don't talk to me like I'm, you know, thick.
Yeah,
you know,
I hate that.
And all that sort of stuff. And I think that's the same with footballers. I see a lot of players that were told they got lots of potential, they've got a high ceiling and all that, and they have 1 or 2 seasons. You never hear from them again.
Like, no, where's Rodwell, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Rodwell? Where's Januzaj, bro?
You never hear from them again. But then there's players. I say a bit like Mo Salah. I say it a bit like Mo Salah. I don't think Mo Salah would have done what he's done at Liverpool at any other club. I just think Liverpool was the right place at the right time with the right manager and the right setup and the right system that suits him. I really think if Mo went to Madrid, he doesn't do what he did at Liverpool.
I don't think so.
It just suits him. So
that's Hazard, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Hazard, you know. Hazard looking like Luke Shaw lately.
It's a mad thing, man. Like, I just think that there's this new thing in it where, like, there's like buzzwords and stuff in the football community, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if that's the thing, bro. I just don't know if it's.
I think we all use it because it's that cliche line, ain't it? So we just all like throw it out there.
The worst one is generational talent, bro.
Generational talent. I've used that so many times.
Mate, that gets thrown around. No, I don't have any problem with people using it. It's a word, but like, and it's a real thing. But when people use it, I'm like, you've said generational talent for at least 20 people this season. But like, the whole point of generational talent is literally
one.
This one person is a once in a lifetime player.
Jude Bellingham is generational talent.
It's like, we've had all this time, like Wayne Rooney. That's just generational talent. Because the last time we had somebody was Michael Owen, who was on doing this business, and that's kind of thing, man. But like, for some reason in the Premier League with all everyone's team, and that was like
generational.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lokonga is a generational talent, and Martinelli, generational talent.
Oh, Martinelli's the one.
Generational talent. And I'm just watching them like, if that's the case, then everyone, if all these players for like Arsenal that are generational talents, then everyone who plays for Crystal Palace is generational talent, then because they're better.
Yeah, because Elise in that.
Elise and Eze and Zaha are better than all of Arsenal's. Oh, they're not. They're better than Martinelli, Saka, and Pepe. That's a fact, bro. Patrick Vieira, take Arteta's job, take them 3 with you, then Arsenal can talk about Champions League. And otherwise,
they are far better players than
they are.
Martinelli.
I have Tottenham fans saying that Richarlison generational now. I promise, bro.
Tottenham fans are already up to Richarlison. Someone said Richarlison is Tottenham's R9. Did you not see this on the Football Terrorist?
Yeah, it makes me sick, bro. I didn't watch on the Football Terrorist because Terry does my head in. But
these same Spurs fans hated him last season. I can guarantee you that right now. And
you know that? Do you remember Fred who played for Brazil? Not Fred who plays for Man U, the other Fred, up front striker.
Yeah.
He's actually, I'm pretty sure on stats, he's only behind Neymar or somebody for like the record, international record. And he's trash, boys. Mate, he's not better. Richarlison's not better than him, bro.
No,
and he's not even good.
And I think Richarlison's he's a decent footballer. I mean, he got 50 goals for Everton with no real help, so he's got
It took him
some
5 seasons, so I don't
exactly.
big him up too much.
So he's okay, but yeah, calling him Tottenham's R9.
No,
I mean, you're Harry Kane.
he's good. He'll be good for Conte because Conte like scumbags on it up front. Like that's why he had when he won the league, he had Costa up front. He just bullied everyone.
Yeah, that's what
And
he wants.
Richarlison will do that. He'll kick you around and that, and then run his mouth on Twitter.
Lukaku did that in Milan as well.
Yeah.
Fully defensive, and that's what he wants. Kane can't do that. Kane drops deep now.
Gary said Eccleston. I've seen his interview pop up on YouTube as well. Nathan Eccleston, man.
Nathan Eccleston, Jesus Christ.
Generational talent, mate.
Yeah, we all said it.
Along with Ben Woodburn, generational talent.
Nathan Eccleston, he was a striker, wasn't he, if I remember rightly? We all had hopes that he was the next big thing, and he was just dog. It was an absolute dog.
Oh, mate.
We all do it. Why do we do it to ourselves? Gomez's class. People forget the partnership and Gerrard was the best in Premier League. Nice. Only last season, Matip wasn't injured due to which he didn't play a lot. Yeah, I think everyone's going to play next. There's going to be a lot of people playing next season.
Everyone just loves Matip, innit? I just love Matip, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just like,
I love Matip
even off the pitch. You know, every time you see them behind the scenes stuff, of him in the canteen and that, he's just like an old man in behind the scenes.
He's a walking meme, ain't he? That's what he is. He's a walking meme.
This is when like Virgil was showing him his FIFA card before, and he did not care, bro. He was just looking at him like, what? Virgil was like, nah, they've done my boy wrong with the speed here, and his dribbling should be 99. And then Matip was just looking at him like, I don't care about FIFA, bro. I want to eat my food, man.
His dribbling should be high, though. I'm saying it right now, FIFA. Sort his dribbling out.
There's not 5 better dribblers in our squad than Matip, bro. This geezer run through a team every game.
There's hardly 5 better dribblers in the Premier League.
That's not true. He just gets to the end and never finishes.
Yeah, he just did it like, I don't want to score. Season, didn't he? Just did it the once last season. He did that 1-2 with Salah, and the finish was immense as well.
Somebody on YouTube, or if you're in this chat, somebody has to make the compilation of just Matip's runs, bro. That is funny. He does it every game. He's
got no guile, but he just looks great. It's weird.
You know what it reminds me of? You know, in the playground when you've had enough, and this is what happens. You're the goalkeeper. You've had enough, so you roll the ball to yourself and just run through the team.
Yeah, that's it. That's all Matip does. I will say though, Matip runs a bit like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he does.
If anyone's seen Steven Seagal run, it's not very manly.
No, his run is terrible. Steven Seagal.
If he got an athlete like an 100-meter coach or anything like that with Matip, he'd actually did like his running gait, everything is awful.
Yeah, because he runs like it's on stilts, isn't it?
Yeah. But it works. Like he goes past players.
I have to say, just before I came on here, I was watching Gerrard compilation.
Yeah.
There's not a better tackler of the ball in the Premier League history.
His tackling is immense.
I just watched like 10 minutes of him tackling people. I was like, what? He's even better than I remembered. I was like, what is this, bro?
Yeah.
Chasing people down. Everyone forgets that he was fast.
Gerrard was lightning.
Lightning, bro.
Well quick. He was just deceptive because no one thinks when you look at Stevie, you don't think speed. You just don't. You don't think it, do you? You don't.
I'm sorry, man. He's my goat, yeah, but he's the best all round. I know we had this conversation earlier, but I know everyone said about Rooney and stuff. And to be fair, if Rooney was a midfielder, then I'd probably have the argument, but he's not. So Gerrard's the best one, bro. Yeah, he can do everything.
British footballer ever, in my opinion.
He's incredible, bro.
He's just amazing, and his pace is unreal. I mean, it's like, I think Andy Gray used to say he ain't running, he's surging, and that's what he did when he surged. Remember that when he won the penalty against Man United when we went 4-1 at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
And he beat Evra for pace. He was so quick. And on the flick on, I remember Evra saying after the game he didn't know where he came from.
That was Gerrard's move, man, to burst into the box.
Oh, so quick. So quick.
Because Lampard used to teleport into the box. I don't even know how Lampard used to get there.
Yeah, to be fair,
on the edge of stuff.
Yeah, to be fair, he did it well, didn't he?
He's the best at that, Lampard.
Yeah.
Like no one's
Gerrard,
getting on the edge of the box. Boom. Yeah. That's how the AC Milan goal came in it, the penalty.
Yeah. And you ain't stopping him either. Don't get in his way. He'll knock you down. Because Gerrard weren't small either. That is the thing.
Nah, big guy.
He's a big guy. Was he 6 foot?
Yeah.
6
Have
foot
you
one.
seen the video on YouTube of him in America last week?
Yeah.
And he's drunk.
Yeah. I love Stevie. Tell you what, Stevie, I reckon Stevie could play now. I really do.
I seen him in that game, man.
In the other game,
Yeah,
the Legends game, he stood out by miles. He was still quality.
It's them spin classes, is that, man?
He could literally be our number 6 and just, play balls all over the place.
A player, man.
Yeah,
what a player.
I think we forget how good he actually was because we was all younger then, didn't take the game in as much as we do now. And, you go back and look at him now.
Because we watch more YouTube than anything now. And, like different channels. So when you're watching, like, I don't know, AFTV or watch Turkish do something, I'm like, you know how much it hurts my feelings when people start mentioning midfielders and, like, they take long to mention Gerrard. I'm like, mention him now. Like, this guy is incredible.
It's weird how disrespected he gets because he didn't win a league title. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's stupid. Maradona never won a Champions League. We don't diss him, do we?
Neither did Ronaldo. But it'll come back to bite. It'll come back to bite him in the ass when you have a conversation about someone and then, like, oh, he never won the Euros, he never won a World Cup. I'm like, okay, well,
I hate.
Gerrard didn't win the Prem.
I hate
so
that.
silly, bro.
I hate.
Drew Traore won the Champions League.
Yeah, I hate the trophy thing. It does my head in. Trophy stuff. It's a team game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
One player can't always do it all, but he can stand out in a team.
Biggest example of the trophy thing not really mattering too much, unless you was the massive part in it. Ryan Brewster was running around in the barbers with his Champions League medal, bro.
Yeah, he didn't play a minute. You know what I mean?
Didn't do anything, bro.
I mean, to be fair, I probably would have done what Ryan Brewster.
Yeah, I would have as well, bro. I would have as well.
I would be proud of it as well. Yeah.
How massive that is, that to bring back to the hood and show people kids that are wondering. But he didn't do anything for it.
No, but you would, wouldn't you? I mean, I remember the French team in 1998 who won the World Cup. You take Zidane, Zidane won that World Cup, but Jesus Christ, some of the players in it, Stefan Givarch.
Trust me, man, like Lizarazu, man.
Stefan Givarch, who is terrible, he was the striker and scored no goals that World Cup.
Yep.
But he played every game. And then he went to Newcastle.
Terrible.
Bernard Diomede. I mean, do I need to get...
If we had won that Champions League final in 2007, there would have been some players there with Champions League medals like Pennant and that watching.
Exactly. And look, it's just, that's why I do the trophy thing. Does my head in. Danny Drinkwater. Let's talk like Danny Drinkwater. We spoke about him already. He's got a Premier League medal and Stevie ain't. So is he a better midfielder than Stevie?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nonsense, and that nonsense will be even spoken more tomorrow night at 8 p.m. guys, on our debate show. So make sure you're here. Suarez versus Omri. Who was better? Big debate show. So it should be fun, especially the guests we got on. So we've got Saint LFC TV, Monster the Big Sixpence, Savage himself, hopefully Goonerly.
He's going to get smoked, he is, man.
We need some Arsenal perspective on it with Omri. And who else is coming on? Ish as well. I'm trying to think who else. And Jack Mack as well is coming on as well. So it should be a good show.
That sounds like a handicap match, bro. So this is everyone against Goonerly.
Yeah. No, I think some people.
He deserves it for his slander anyway.
It's gotta be a good debate because the Omri Suarez thing, as a lot of people I spoke about it before. I think Drifty spoke. A lot of people have been speaking about it lately when they're looking at strikers, and I've said Suarez for me is the best striker since R9, but that's just my opinion. I think Savage, you're on Omri's camp.
Listen, if you see I spoke to you this on WhatsApp, bro. If you see my video, bro, you will be. I went into so much detail. You'll be very surprised how the video ended, but it wasn't the fact of anyone picking Henry or picking Suarez. It's just that at the time you was fine, but everyone else was disrespecting Henry. That's what I didn't like, because that's madness.
Omri was amazing.
He mashed up all of our teams when was growing up. There's no point trying to disrespect them.
This is why I'm putting them both together, because for me they're so close. There's not a lot in it. It's maybe who you even prefer, but these two, I mean, they're as good as it gets. I'm
gonna say one thing to you, Jay.
Go for it.
If you end up talking about stats, there is a lot in it. I've done the research now.
Yeah, we'll get all the stats up and everything. Well,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I get all the stats up, put it out, and I'll just put it to everybody what they think and all that. Because, I mean,
But having any Arsenal guys there is going to be funny because they do not see past Henry at all.
No. I mean, Henry in the Premier League, obviously, Henry in the Premier League. I still don't think Henry is the Premier League's best ever player, but he was different. He was quality. But we've got to get past this thing that there's can't be anyone better than Henry sometimes. That's all I'm saying. And it should be a good debate.
People do with Scholes as well.
Oh yeah, like Scholes was all this and that, but he couldn't tackle and defend. But he was a midfielder.
I'm fed up of Man U fans, man. Every time they mention midfield to me, they'll mention Scholes. They always say the same things to me. They say, well, Xavi said that. I don't care what Xavi said. And then they'll say, Roy Keane, remember his game against Juve? And I'm like, the fact that you keep mentioning one game to me is very pointless.
Yeah, I can mention
because when you mention Steven Gerrard, I can
every game.
I can reel. Yeah. I can reel him up.
The man kept us going on his own. Let's not pretend. He had a midfield. He made Fernando Torres look world class. That's face it.
Fernando Torres was world class, bro.
Yeah, I know, but he made him look even better.
Have some respect. He won the Euros, the World Cup, and then the Euros again, and was scoring in all of them.
He's
a scumbag though. We left us, but you got false promises, and you are right.
He just helped make him look even better than he was, in my opinion. And
of course.
And Fernando Torres put Stevie in his best ever 11. You think who Torres played with?
Suarez did as well.
Yeah, and they all played with Suarez and Torres played with quality
so did Henry,
players,
by the way.
Which is mad. And Henry said he wished he played for Liverpool. Did anyone see that when they asked?
Also, I did. Also, when that World Cup was on and Henry was a pundit, he said that Suarez is the best striker in the world. Just saying.
Yep.
Just saying.
Suarez
ruined himself, to be honest, man. I don't feel bad.
If we're going human beings, Henry wins by like a country mile. But
the problem with Suarez, if he didn't do all the stuff he'd done, he probably would have had 2 Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah,
maybe one. But
that's the reason.
Definitely
he's not one. It's not the reason he's won one. You can't go and give him
2016. Yeah, definitely should have had it.
You can't give him a Ballon d'Or after the stuff he's done. It just
what do you right about Ballon d'Or? I think it's stupid. I don't care about it.
I think we should get rid of individual awards, full stop.
I don't think we should have it unless the fans are going to vote.
It's the team's fault.
It's stupid.
It's not an individual. You can always have individual quality in a team sport, but you do it always together. You win together, you lose together. That's the saying, ain't it?
I think they should have a Ballon d'Or team.
Yeah.
Not a player. Because you're just telling me that no goalkeeper's ever going to win, is basically what you're telling me.
Yeah. And when Van Dijk...
since Cannavaro, Virgil's been the closest as a defender, and no other defender's going to get close to winning it again. So,
and Virgil should have won it that year. We all know it.
And now Messi and Ronaldo's done. You want to bet that Mbappe or Haaland will win it next season?
Yeah, of course they will. And they didn't give... And the disrespect Lewandowski got, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Benzema will get this one, won't he?
Yeah, Benzema will get this one. But Lewandowski that year should have got it. Just do it virtually. Just do a virtual...
Mad disrespect.
They could have done a virtual Ballon d'Or and just have the trophy with him on a camera, and he can just do his speech and all that and say thank you very much. Just do it virtually. You didn't have to suspend it.
Mate, it's so dumb.
You reckon they would suspended it if Messi or Ronaldo go win it that year?
Well, I did the call into Coppish at the time of the last Ballon d'Or, and I was explaining to them how it works with the actual, because it's basically based on, I think it's 170 or something journalists around the world, all around the world, and they're all allowed to vote in it, and they're allowed to pick 5 players. But instead of just putting 5 players on a list in order, every time you put somebody, if you put somebody number 1, they get 5 points. Number 2, 4 points. And basically, Virgil missed out by 2 points, which means that somebody put Messi first on their list and put Virgil either not on the list or 4th. That's how he lost. And that's ridiculous to me, because obviously there's going to be, at some point, there's going to be more regions with more journalists, with more votes, and everyone loves Messi in it. So I love Messi, but Virgil
that year, Virgil. I think Messi actually voted Virgil, if I remember right.
Yeah, he did.
But Ronaldo didn't. Tells you everything, don't it?
I think Ronaldo voted for Ramos or someone.
Yeah. It's so political. It's so political. It's unreal. But yeah, even Messi said he should have won. Virgil should have won. So I mean, it's just
because when Cannavaro won, Henry should have won that one.
Yeah, exactly. Cannavaro won it because he was Italian captain that won a World Cup. He just didn't do. He was good. Don't get me wrong. Cannavaro's a legend, but
he's a legend, man.
He's not one of the greatest Italian centre backs, though, is he?
No, you know, it reminded me yesterday. I just thought of that. Everyone remember that Cambiasso played for Leicester?
Yes. Weren't there pictures up this week on Twitter about it as well?
I don't know, bro, but I was just thinking of it earlier because I was watching
pictures on Twitter this week of Cambiasso at Leicester. Why? What was that about? And Roberto Mancini.
Mate, for that short period, he was incredible at Leicester.
Yeah. And they had Roberto Mancini as well, didn't they, for a while?
Yeah. People should respect Leicester's story a little bit more, you know, because I think people forget what the season before was like. They finished like 2 points off relegation and then won every game. They won the last 7.
Won like 15 on the games in a row.
Yeah. They won the last. I think out the last 7 games, the season before they won the league, they only lost to Arsenal. Yeah. And then they went into the next season and then won.
Just on that momentum, carried it on.
10 games in a row.
Yeah.
Mate. And they beat everyone up that season. They beat us up as well, man.
Yeah. Ranieri, their greatest ever manager, sacked him in the season after. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. And then obviously VAR came in and then Robert Hoof said, I can't defend anymore. Because him and Wes Morgan were just bullying people, bro.
They won a title with Wes Morgan and Robert Hoof at the centre-back partnership.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have happened.
It's in history
what happened? Was everyone drunk that year?
No, that's the thing, and I can't be disrespectful, and because everyone does that, they go, "Oh, it's because everyone else was rubbish." No, they bullied everyone
away. They just blew everyone away.
To be fair, Arsenal threw the league away as well, didn't they?
Yeah, Arsenal they were close. Tottenham and Arsenal should have won it in theory, but
do you remember Tottenham's meltdown against Chelsea?
Yeah.
But they just started kicking everyone. It was 2-2 in the end. Hazard won in the league.
Yeah, because Chelsea stopped Tottenham winning the Premier League, didn't they?
Yeah.
And Chelsea hate Tottenham with passion.
Hazard was incredible in that game.
Yeah, and Tottenham just, they flapped, didn't they? And Hazard, because Chelsea had nothing to play for, did they, if I remember rightly? And they gave Tottenham a hiding.
In fact, weren't Chelsea... Actually, that might be a different season. You remember they finished 10th, didn't they?
I think that was that season, I think.
Yeah, they finished 10th.
For. And Hazard was shit all year. And then
that was the only thing he'd done all year.
He turned up for the Tottenham game. And he was proper happy about it as well. I remember that set up. I remember Tottenham fan. My brother-in-law was a
because they were watching that in Vardy's house. I remember that, man.
Yeah, that was just... Tottenham fans were going mad. And everyone was at Vardy's house, weren't they? Watching
yeah.
And they cheered.
And Rebecca Vardy was in the bathroom tweeting about Colleen or something. Because she wasn't on them videos, bro. So I don't know what she was doing.
In the bar tweeting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? Oh, she so did all that, didn't she? Why she got to court? Stupid.
What a mess, man.
Canati and Gomez is pure speed. Gomez was great in the Virgil Gomez. Yeah, his only weakness is sometimes he gets lost under the ball.
That's true. That's both of their weakness, in fact. They man Canati.
Oh, I will say one thing about Gomez. He's not great in the air.
No, he's not. He misreads the ball a lot.
Yeah. He's just not great in the air for a centre-back. And he's never scored a goal for Liverpool, which will come this season. I'm telling you now. He'll score this season. Game against Man United at Bangkok will be massive. Massive in pre-season. It'd be massive for them because...
Yeah, big up for the people in Bangkok. Oh, Arsenal's drawing now, 2-2. Well done, Arsenal.
Oh, well done, the arse. It'd be massive in Thailand. I mean, in Thailand, the two main clubs, I think, are Liverpool and Man United. So, they're absolutely loved. So it's going to be a packed stadium.
Yeah.
It'd be great for them. Great atmosphere. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, Jesus and El Neni.
Oh, El Neni.
Gabriel Jesus with the debut goal and that.
Big up. Have you seen the NBA 2K23 Michael Jordan? I can't play basketball games.
I have, Andrew, but the problem is the NBA mug you off every year. They put the greatest trailer out of all time, and when you play the game, it's not the same.
Dog shit. Yeah. I just can't. The best basketball game I ever played was NBA Jam.
Yeah, basketball.
You're on fire.
It's too end to end. Best basketball game I ever played was Space Jam, bro. PS1.
Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2. LeBron James is trash, by the way. No, watch
stupid
anyone.
Movie, bro. I'm fed up with these remakes, bro.
Makes no sense.
Stop remaking stuff.
Makes no sense. And then they pretend Michael Jordan's in it at the end, and it's Michael B. Jordan. It's just, Michael Jordan didn't want no part of that shit.
No, they got to stop, man.
And he weren't going to do anything with LeBron James. Come on. That's, you know what I mean? Who is the greatest basketball player ever? Michael or LeBron?
Michael.
Because that could be another debate, couldn't it? Jesus. That's a big thing, ain't it?
I think in America, though, when it comes to basketball, they will base it just on the stats.
Yeah. I'll take it. LeBron's probably better.
Because for me, I prefer Kobe over LeBron, to be honest. But yeah, they'll do that. So it's a bit mad.
LeBron, but Michael Jordan changed basketball for everyone, everybody. He transcended the sport. He was bigger in the sport. I mean, you can't get. I mean, his trainers sell more. He makes money on his trainers alone more than he probably did from the sport. The man's just.
Mate, his logo's on PSG's kit, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
Basketball on the. It's mad. It's basketball brand on a football kit.
That's nuts if you think about it like that, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's mad.
He's got too much money, Michael Osman.
I've never really got into basketball. It's too end to end for me.
I watch it, man. I watch NFL more than basketball, but I watch it. My son's a basketball fan as well. So
NFL, I couldn't get into. It's like it takes 3 hours to complete an hour game. Well, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's even worse than the Super Bowl with the halftime show. But
yeah,
I'm a Patriots fan, man.
New England Patriots.
Oh, Arsenal scored again. 3-2 Arsenal.
Oh, get in Arsenal. Jamie Vardy is already slim. Jamie Vardy's tight, but being a striker, you can get away with it, can't you?
He's hard as nails, though, Jamie Vardy. He's not weak.
No.
It comes from non-league, innit? That's
Fleetwood Town, isn't it?
Yeah, when you come from that, man.
Have you seen him and Lee Chappie, the Leicester fan, look exactly the same?
Did you know that, like, there's a documentary of Lee Chappie on it? Have you watched it?
No.
It's about all of the lookalikes and that. And at the time,
I
think Vardy ended up banning him.
Oh right. Did he take a job as a lookalike? Because you can get the David Beckham ones and all that, can't you?
Yeah. In fact, I think if you go on Lee Chappie's channel and go down on the playlist, I think the documentary's on there.
Yeah. Oh, good for him. Good for him. Why would Vardy ban him? I mean, that's.
Nah, but I think that something happened after. I think Vardy was fine with it at the beginning, and then I can't remember what happened. Lee Chappie didn't do anything, but somebody made out that, like,
probably other people. Yeah.
Because on the documentary, it's about, like, the agent ripping Chappie off, because obviously they all have an agent who phone around and get parties and that done.
Yeah,
and it's a bit of a shambles. But to be fair, I'd hate that if I had a lookalike and stuff were happening, and I'd get so because the Ed Sheeran one. He looks exactly like him, bro. Ed
Sheeran lookalike. He went to went at a concert the other week, and they actually thought it was him, and they gave him VIP access to everything as well. And and it actually weren't him. I bet that bloke gets laid.
Definitely, he's got because he copied his tattoos as well on it.
Yeah, you would.
And Ed Sheeran's tattoos are trash as well, and he copied the trash ones.
Oh, that's dedication. Because I ain't getting a shit tattoo. You know, I mean, you got to get it done properly.
Guys in the chat, Statman's on 447, get to 450.
Yeah, there you go. I've only got 2 toes. I've just got them 2 there. So
Come on.
The British flag at the top, but that's about it. That one's a bit racist now, though. I don't really like that top one. Because it's the St. George's flag, and it looks a bit bad. It's a bit bad.
St. George's flag's not racist, bro.
I've worn vests like this year and gone out and it's got all that there, and everyone's going, "Oh, you're a bit I bet you're a
the funniest thing about your tattoo is that it's next to a Liverpool tattoo. Yeah, that's the funniest thing.
Everyone thinks it's a Millwall flag and go up underneath, but that was my first ever one. That one at the top. That was when I was younger, and I was like, just wanted to get a tattoo, and I didn't have a lot of money, and it was cheap, and I didn't want to go through the pain barrier for too long, and. I just had that done. It was fashionable at the time, anyway. It was like everyone was having them. And then he went to me, next time you come in, you can have the Millwall one underneath it. And I was like, no, that ain't happening. And when I go out, if I'm wearing a vest, people go, "Oh, you're Millwall scum, you're racist," and all that. I went, "I've got a Liverpool one right underneath it."
Mate, they just ignore the Liverpool one. Bro. You know me, mate, Stanley, you flash cockney pricks.
Stanley, love it. Agree with Savage, going from skinny to putting on some muscle is quite a daunting task. I was a skinny kid. I was a real skinny kid.
Oh, mate.
I was 6 stone at 15. I was all skinny. And And then when I went swimming, I just bolted up from there.
You were 6 stone at 15. That's Neymar size, bro.
I was tiny, man. I was tiny.
Neymar's only like 8 stone now, isn't it? 9 stone.
Yeah, I was like 5'6".
I was
tiny.
When I was 15, I was 14 stone, I think, like 14 stone 5.
There you go. I'm like 17 stone now.
I'm not that tall though.
No, I'm not tall. I'm not 5'9".
Yeah,
I shouldn't be 17.
I
shouldn't be 7. I shouldn't be 17 stone.
To be fair, I shouldn't be. I'm 19 stone too, but I shouldn't be that flipping 6 foot. But it is what it is, bro.
But it's like, I don't look it anyway. Yeah, everyone says how much you are, so away there, and it's like you don't look that. But
saw the shoulders, bro.
It's heaviness. Yeah, it's heaviness. Gomez and Conte long term says Luke. Big up, Luke. 1892 Reg Podcast. Go and subscribe, guys. Look at the new logo as well.
I like the logo, man.
That's better.
From what I can see, is it Klopp?
That's Klopp, Luke, and Ricky. That's Luke and Ricky, the two the
big up, man. Big up you guys, man.
That's actually really nice. I prefer that, guys. Much better. Always been the case. Drinkwater joke that is, in my opinion, when he mentioned about wage, Chelsea players always like to go on a loan and keep the wage. Everything else, football terms, I get, but wage-wise, I disagree with him.
What does it mean, like keeping the wage and going on loan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but you wouldn't you, if the club loaned you out? I'm keeping my money, bro. Like you ain't sending me out.
Yeah.
The part why you creased me on the interviews when he said about Sorry, when he was like, it's like me and Sorry were like best friends off the pitch, and then
they were like that. They were like that. But behind the scenes, Sorry didn't want him. But
you should have known, man. Did he not see the Kepa thing, bro? This geezer had a cigarette in his ears every match, bro.
Oh, sorry, had Daddy Drinkwater well over there. Right, I'm going to mate him. I'm going to best mate him. We're going to be pals, and then I'm going to do him.
Yeah, man. This team Arsenal's playing against is trash, man. They've scored 2 own goals, bro, in 5 minutes.
Nuremberg, ain't it?
Yeah, but why did they know why they're scoring own goals? What the?
He's getting 50k a week extra at Leicester. He was happy there. Yeah, I mean, he should have stayed, but
he should have stayed at Leicester. He'd still be playing in the midfield.
When Chelsea come calling big team, I can understand it.
Yeah.
Look at Babiarco, Lukaku, Barkley, etc. All happy to stay at the club with all the wage. Yeah, I'll tell you the best one, Michael Reisiger.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Michael Reisiger went to Chelsea and he was there for 10 years and only played twice?
Do you remember when Barkley got to Chelsea and Conte was like, I didn't want you, mate, and then he sent him back?
Yeah.
He had his medical and everything. He's like, no, I didn't want to buy you.
No, you're not for me. You're not.
And then he had to sit. Then obviously the Everton fans were like, nah, you tried to leave us, bro. So you ain't playing either.
Is Ross Barkley the biggest waste of talent?
Yeah, because he's a good footballer, man.
There is ability. He's got it, but it's just.
I would say, Jay, what's weird for some of these ballers? I think you think they're a little bit deluded. Like you think if you've gone past the point where you've missed your chance to play for, I don't know, top 3 teams, whatever, which is not a bad thing because everything else underneath is still a massive team. Why would you not like go, okay, I'm going to work at this team and do my best for this team and become a legend? Because when he went to Villa and he was playing with Grealish, he was good.
Yeah.
And if he stayed there, he would have Gerrard as a manager now. He'd be in the starting lineup. They would have him, Coutinho. They would have been all right, man. I don't know what he was doing, but decided to go back and they ain't going to get played, bro. It's weird.
No, yeah, exactly. I just don't.
And the Lukaku thing was a setup, bro. They just wanted money.
Oh, Lukaku. I mean, that's.
Hey, number 90 shirt, man. Biggest troll of all time.
Someone's got to look into that, surely. I mean, you don't buy a player for almost 100 million, then loan him the next season for 9.
I think he was trying to get his own back from back in the day when they sold him.
It's mad. Big up Nafstar, how you doing? Big up contracts getting signed left, right, and centre. Yes. We're going to get to Jotters in a minute as well. I'm trying to find out how much Joey's on. I can't find it, actually. It's funny, ain't it? We get told how much Salah's on, but Joey's like, I'll keep that hush.
I'm guessing 140 maybe?
140, 130, something like that.
Yeah. If he's gone up on a new contract, then yeah, I'm guessing so. Which is good for him and his family, man.
Yeah. Especially he's just got married as well. He's got kids and all that. We see how Ben Davies and Fat Sanderberg. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready, Luke. Jesus. Have you seen how quick Zet Vanderberg is? It's mad.
It's weird, isn't it? Because when he played for us them couple of games, he was slow as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
He's just like...
Long ass legs, man.
Saying at Preston, it's the Preston Water. And Ben Davis is he's not real. Ben Davis is a Jedi. I'm telling you.
Hologram, bro.
If I had a lot of money, I would want to be an Indian version of Dan Pearce. Indian version of Dan Pearce. MC, how you doing? Jamie, bro, what part of City's team is better than ours? I feel like it's only the midfield, yet they somehow still pip ups the one. It is only the midfield.
Yeah, it's just that the people who are in that midfield are class, man.
The thing is, their midfield's the best in Europe. I think Real Madrid might have something to say about it, but yeah. Djokovic just beat a Nori guy, so we can end that now. That
was always going to happen, bro.
It's done. The Android has won.
I was never in doubt, man.
The Android has won. I just want the Australian bloke to win because he's total shit outery. I love.
Kyrgios.
He's just beautiful. He's brilliant. I was watching the other day, and he decided to serve underarm. I was like, I love this guy. Why?
Yeah, he's there to troll, isn't
he? He's brilliant. And then the BBC are trying to put him down with their interviews, trying to mock him and stuff, and he ain't having any of it.
No.
He ain't falling for their stupid questions. I want him to win it. That shut everyone up because everyone hates him. I want the heel to win. The midfield of Cities is just ridiculous. That's the difference. I mean, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri, Fernandinho, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden. It's just
Pep's always made sure that wherever he's gone, he's made sure his midfield's been top notch, man.
Yeah, it's his system. If Guardiola was the manager of Spain, head coach of Spain's international team, there would be no striker.
None.
He'd play all forward-thinking midfielders. He wants a team of 4 defenders and what is it? 6, then 6 forwards basically.
Yeah,
that's what he plays.
Got it from Rijkaard, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what Rijkaard and Cruyff.
Yeah,
Cruyff's his hero, ain't it? Cruyff is his hero. And that's what Cruyff used to do. 4 defenders and 6 forwards. And they want to change. But the problem is, you've got to have a lot of money.
Cup of the Euros without...
They did it with Fabregas up front, didn't
Fabregas, in it? Yeah, false 9.
Yeah, and they just killed everyone. No one could get near them. But that team at the time, you had Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets.
Is that... mate, I'm telling you something.
That's ridiculous.
We're talking about players who have been disrespected or not given their flowers. We said Muller, in it. For 100%, no one respects him as such. He should be... top 10 of everyone's list.
Tremendous football.
David Villa, nobody talks about anymore.
No one talks about him. Which is ridiculous. Quality striker.
Baller, bro.
Absolutely.
I watched him murder Man U so many times, bro.
I so wanted him at Liverpool forever.
Me too.
I wanted him at Liverpool. I thought, David Villa with Gerrard. Oh my God.
Mate.
Just get it done. But he never I think he only ever played in Spain his whole career, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Don't think
then he went to New York, innit?
Yeah, finish off. Bit of an holiday.
Remember the thing he went to Man City for that one season, their strike force was when they had Aguero, Tevez, and Negredo and Dzeko. Jesus Christ, man. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Negredo. They were murdering everyone, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, Negredo got homesick and wanted to go home, didn't he?
Yeah.
Basically, he went, the weather's shit here and I want to go home.
I think he just got bored of the Oasis song, bro. He's like, you're going to play it again.
Oh, Negredo. Well, great. He went to Seville again. Did he go to Seville? He went to Seville, didn't he? Good player.
Yep.
Yeah, Djokovic.
Did he go to Middlesbrough as well or something like that?
He might have done. Wow. If he thought Manchester was bad weather-wise, you don't go to Middlesbrough, do you? Jesus Christ. Go south of the country and you'll be all right.
I remember he went Middlesbrough in 2016. Still playing now, you know.
Oh, these players, they look after their
plays for that
bodies,
team. Remember when, do you remember just before the Champions League and I came on and I was telling you about the Real Madrid results? And I said that they had lost to the bottom of the league to that Cadiz. He plays for them.
Yeah, Cadiz. Good Jesus Christ. Lovely area of Spain, by the way. I would go there as well.
Amazing part of Spain. Peaceful, man.
Peaceful. 365 days of sun. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I see the upsides. James is better defensively than Trent, but I agree all mistakes will kick in. I don't know if I completely agree.
Yeah, I have to agree, you know. It's not much.
It's not like it might be like 60, 55, that sort of like. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a huge difference. I don't think it's as much as people say that it stands out so much when you watch it.
No.
I hear it all the time on the media and radio and all that, and they say, James plays in Gareth Southgate's system because he's so much better defensively. And it's not so much better defensively.
Biggest thing about James is his strength, man. He's strong.
Yeah, he's
But
strong. Yeah,
you see him for England, man. He gives away stupid penalties all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Poch is available. Bring him in for the 3 Lions.
It's not a bad shout, to be fair. You do better than
'Cause he-
flipping Northgate.
I've always said this he's a coach, not a manager.
Yeah.
And it'd probably suit him, you know.
Do you remember when Potts couldn't speak English and then the week after he could?
Yeah, he used to have that interpreter, didn't he? And then he went, his English was really weird. And Ranieri was the same. He sounded like he was inhaling helium.
Dilly ding, dilly dong, come on, man.
Oh, I just love the fact he got everyone at Leicester pizza. Like they couldn't afford
He's
it.
a legend for that.
Like they couldn't afford pizza.
He's like the nicest guy.
He's too nice. That's why he's not that successful as a manager.
Do you remember when Leicester won? Who did the beat? It might have been, to be fair, it might have been the Prem. And I was like, what are you going to do? Celebrate now? And he's like,
pizza.
It's my mom's. Yeah, and then it's like, it's my mom's birthday. I'm going to take her out. Jesus, man. This guy.
Firstly, I was shocked. His mum's still alive because he was like.
Yeah.
He's like late 70s himself.
Yeah, but it's Italian, and it, Jade.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you live in Italy,
when you live that Mediterranean life,
trust me, bro. Bare olive oil and that.
I've seen the Bertaglio vert. I've seen it.
Yeah.
All that natural oil. I've seen it. This should be the England team. Pope, agreed. Trent, Walker, Gomez, Chilwell, Hendo, Rice, Bowen, Foden, Grealish, Kane. Ooh.
Nah, bro. I'm not watching no England squad without Sterling in it, bro. He's the best player. He's not the best player who plays for England, but he's England's best player.
Yeah. He outshines Harry Kane all the time.
Yeah. In fact, take Harry Kane out of the squad, man. He just winds me up.
Harry Kane always gets the acknowledgement. I don't understand it.
I'll tell you what it is. It's because England were playing trash, and then in the 80th minute, we'll get a penalty. And then everyone just forget them.
Like that dive he did with England the other week. Jesus Christ.
Oh, mate.
And he gets away with it because he's English, and it's clever play, apparently. Salah does
Remember Harry Kane used to do that weird thing? He doesn't do it as much anymore. He used to back into you in the middle of the air.
He always kill people. Always killing people.
People landing on their necks and stuff. And
no one was saying anything. No one ever said anything. And people were saying, he's being clever. No, he ain't. He's killing people. The thing is, he looks and waits till they jump. That's the thing that's dangerous. Man. He does it on purpose.
Harry Kane's a smart guy, you know. He's the most unassuming player of all time because he's got, let's be honest, bro, his face is mad, isn't it? And and every time I look at him, for some reason, I always picture him not having friends. I don't know what it is, bro. You know, them guys are just like, you ain't got no friends. And then when it's like, what's his name? The one who was their manager, his best friend, Ryan, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Ryan Mason. He just got married, and I'm like, yeah, Ryan Mason's your only friend, and this is mad still.
And it's not really a friend you want. But it's true, Harry Kane. Harry Kane looks like, you know, when he was born, the skin fell off his face, and they had to put it back on. That's what it looks like. It's what he looks like. You think they had to try to put it back on, they can't quite put it on his skeletal bone properly.
It looks like that. You know, when you're at school and they let you out half day. Like, on Friday, breaking up for school, you can go. And then he says to the teacher on the way out, you mind if I just stay behind and do some extra work? Big man. Term's over.
Yeah. That's why everyone likes him. That's why he gets away with it. Yeah, it's so true. It is so true. I can't wait for All or Nothing to hit. 4th of August, I do believe.
The trailer looks dope. The trailer looks dope, bro.
4th of August.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
You might have to do a reaction to that trade. If you do the reaction on Twitch, you might be fine.
Yeah, because I can show you can show bits on Twitch, can't you?
Yeah.
I know why YouTube, just get over yourselves. Just get over yourselves, YouTube.
Different advertisers, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Google, ain't it? It's all about Google. Bet365 have a contract with Sky for that. Yeah, they do. Big up Savage and Jamie. Big up Elias.
Has Ilias changed his profile picture while we've been on? Because I swear it was the Usos just.
What's he got now? One and done.
It's the Usos t-shirt. But before that, it was the Usos with tag belts in the hand.
Apparently Zachary generational.
Mate, this is a real mess, bro.
Oh, dear. I tagged you in an amazing tweet, Jamie. Did you? Yeah, I've got.
Be careful, Jay. It could be Babe Station or something, man.
I'll check it. Pablo, what's he throwing me?
Big up Babe Station, man. It was legendary still. Big up Danny and that. What's his tag tune?
Hang on, let me share it. It's hilarious. Obviously, Jack Wilshere's retired, ain't he? Today.
Yeah.
So Jack Wilshere has hung up his boots.
Flips. You know how like
look at shit, Luke.
That's hilarious,
that is
man.
Photoshopped, isn't it?
When they put that little documentary of him on, I think it was on like Football Focus or something, and he was talking about not having a club and he was training with that team abroad. He sounded so sad, and I was in my head the whole time I was watching. They say that football behind the scenes is something weird, because I was like, you just left Bournemouth, innit, who were in the Championship. I'm like, you're telling me that there's not one other club that will take your talent? I know you get injured a lot, but even Jack Wilshere with injuries is better than some players. Because I remember at his peak, Jack Wilshere was like a Spanish player in the Premier League, bro. But I can't believe it, bro. That's actually mad. Maybe him and Danny Drinkwater should start a 5-a-side Power League team, bro.
He's only 30 years old as well. Younger.
Yeah, get them two in. Go get Dean Ashton.
Dean Ashton, Jesus Christ. Did you hear Dean Ashton the other day? I would not make it as a number 9 in the Premier League now. And then someone phoned in and said you wouldn't make it as a number 9 back then anyway. It's a bit harsh. Dean Ashton was good for Norwich. Everyone forgets.
Now, Dean Ashton was a baller for Norwich, man.
He was very good for Norwich. He just got mad injuries. Unfortunately, that happens to some players.
Yeah, his injuries are bad.
But yeah, everyone forgets Wilshere's been playing in Austria for 18 months.
Yeah.
And that's why no one's seen him.
I will say though, I think I'm not. You probably know more than me, but I don't think that he was actually playing in the matches though. I think he was just training with them.
No, it was just there.
Yeah, because on that documentary, he was just there, and I remember him. I remember the first game he walked on.
Yeah,
and they all looked like excited for a little bit, and then
they worked out. He ain't great.
Oh, Gary, I said Danny and that, but you didn't need to put it in the chat, bro. Yeah, I mean, don't try to hot me up on that, bro. Just leave. Nah, it's not about that, because I don't want people googling it and then thinking I'm some perv and that, bro. I'm just big up Danny though, and she's cool, man.
Danny O'Neill. Who's Danny O'Neill?
Mate, Babe Station, man, legend, bro.
Oh yeah. Big bazookas, dark hair. Another one. Right.
Whoa, whoa. Jesus, man. I actually met her, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'll leave all that off screen, bro. But
I have to search Pornhub later now, ain't I? Right. Richarlison is the Brazilian Howard Juve. Oh, I don't know. Jesus Christ. I don't think Richarlison spat at a fan or been horrible like a nasty piece of shit. Like
Gerrard did not like Juve, man.
Gerrard would kill Juve, let's face it.
He hated him, man.
Juve thought he could do him as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone had to hold Juve back from destroying Gerrard in the changing room. Apparently, that was what he says.
Yeah, and Gerrard just stood there.
Carragher said it was that bullshit. Gerrard just stood there waiting for it, and he would just laid him out.
To be fair, Carragher wouldn't allow anyone to touch Gerrard anyway.
No,
he loves him.
Carragher does boxing on the slide, don't he? So
yeah. I was thinking that somebody mentioned players the other day. I'm like, Carragher will punch up most of you lot, bro.
Carragher looks tough, though.
Well, he's kept himself in shape the whole time, bro.
Yeah, he looks in shape, and he's got that look on him that you think, he could bang you. And like, Souness is, I'm telling you, Souness is almost 70. I wouldn't want to take a shot from Souness.
Yeah, man. But whatever Souness is doing to look after himself, I need that when I'm 70, man.
Oh, he's got the teeth, the hair. He's got that George Michael beard going on, the man.
Yeah. He's got a constant tan, what doesn't look fake. I don't know where he lives, bro. But
he lives in Southampton.
Mate, you sure it's not Spain?
No, he lives in Southampton. That man's just got a grade A sunbeds. That's where he's got grade A ones.
What a guy, man.
No, I love him. He's one of my favourite pundits, actually.
I find him hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Even when he comes on the screen, my missus automatically, she's like, him and Keane again. Why they're never happy? I said, I don't know, babe. These men are just.
They just got.
I think in their head they're like,
Irish.
I can't believe we never got paid as much as you guys did. That's why he hates Pogba so much, bro.
Yeah.
Pogba lives rent free in Souness' head, bro.
Yeah, he blamed him for everything, didn't he?
Blamed him for everything, man.
Blamed him.
Stops his toe at home and that Pogba.
COVID, Pogba.
It's madness, bro. It'll be like, oh yeah, Manu's not doing too good this season. Pogba got his hair done. All right, what's that got to do with anything, bro? You know, he only trains for like 2 hours a day. He's got time to get his hair cut.
I do find that funny with football.
The funniest thing
you
I've seen
can't get tattoos and haircuts.
You'll remember this, Jay, and you can probably find it because it's a Brighton game. Is when he's talking about pride. Bro, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard because obviously they're trying to do the inclusion stuff, and they're like, they're basically saying like, I don't get it in 2021 at the time it was that people are still like homophobic and all that, which is true. But I could see as soon as his face, he was like, yeah, because I'll say like I was probably we were probably guilty of it back in the day, saying certain things what we shouldn't have said in that. But he's like, but then he tried to cover up. So he's like, I'm more for it now. I went Pride with my daughter. She took me down there, and it was the lovely people. I'm like, the lovely people, they're just humans, bro. Because you know that in the changing rooms back in the day, there was mad stuff going on.
Oh, of course. And
when they were all in the bath and that together and that, bro. Yeah.
And when Souness goes home, do you really think he thinks that?
No way. No way. I can see it on some of their faces, man. They're like,
Graham,
not
just
this
be quiet.
again.
Graham, be quiet.
Don't try and put that rainbow badge on me.
Didn't Letizia say that? In that
Letizia said they tried to put the Black Lives Matter badge on it.
Yeah, and he didn't believe in the organisation, did he? So he went, I don't want to wear it.
He's right. He's right.
Really?
The
I don't know anything about it.
No, the organisation's trash. That's where they'll make Souness look bad. I mean, Letizia look bad because obviously the statement
racist sort of thing.
Yeah, because obviously the statement Black Lives Matter. I'm pretty sure everyone agrees that it matters. Obviously, otherwise there's something wrong with you. But
you got issues.
Somebody went and made a company of that statement, and then the statement, and that the company
means a lot, but the political side of it is something different.
Yeah. It's like if somebody was like justice for cancer research or something like that. Obviously, all of us agree that we don't want anyone to have cancer, and then you find out behind the scenes that they're making millions of just. The woman who done it, she just brought she's bought 3 homes, and all of them are worth more than 5 million.
Oh, is that the one WWE?
Yeah.
Help. Yeah.
So it's like that's what it is, man. But it's quite funny when you hear the old school geezers talk about stuff. You see it on their face, they're like, yeah, if you knew what I said in the changing room, bro, you wouldn't want me in this.
And to be fair, when you're talking to a 60-odd-year-old man, right, they're not going to change their ways. They're in their 60s. No. They can't change this new age way now. I struggle. you know, we all struggle with the new age way and what you can call people now. I mean, I don't even know if a girl's a girl or a man's a man anymore. You know, and what you meant to call people, you know, gender
I just can't stand people being offended on other people's behalf.
Everyone's offended by people, and you say something, you can't say that about that group of people. What group of people? You know, they're very offended by that. Why are you part of that group of people? No. It's like, well, why are you talking then? Why are you talking? Why are you butting in? That's all you hear all the time, ain't it? And it's like transgender people don't like people talking about transgender people that ain't transgender. And like, they get fed up with it. They make it sound worse for them. It's just, these people, just let people be. Let people live the life they want to live. It's not hurting anyone, as far as I'm concerned. Someone wants to live.
I'm cool with everyone I am, bro.
Yeah, if someone wants to live, you know, if John wants to be Barbara tomorrow, let him be Barbara. You know what I mean? It's not hurting you. It's not hurting anyone else.
I just don't want things affecting my life, bro. Everything else I don't care about.
But exactly. You know what I mean? Just let people be. As long as it don't affect you, what's it bloody matter?
If you're making me feel stupid saying something, then I don't like it because I'm just like, this is like if you look like if you're transgender but you look like a woman now, then I'm gonna call you a woman and you just look like I don't really care.
Yeah. If you're
just gonna look
my
like
beard and you just
if you're gonna look like me and then tell me that your name's Glenda and that and you're woman, I'm just gonna be like, this is dumb, bro.
You know what?
You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, bro, then anytime I get arrested, I'm identifying as a woman, bro. I'm going straight to it.
Yeah, I'm really Ginny. I'm really Ginny.
Yeah. I might identify as Linda Block and own Dream Team. I'm gonna be Manchester United, bro. That's what I'm gonna identify as, bro.
Run!
That was so dramatic, isn't it?
Oh man,
he screamed and he didn't put the sniper off.
No. And the sniper is really taking his time as well.
He's like, putting the silencer on that.
Putting everything. Why? Well, it's already done. Your job as a sniper is to be prepared.
Mate, putting a silencer on in a football stadium when everyone who's watching is going to be able to tell that she got shot anyway. It's the most pointless. You might as well just shoot them regular and just leave, bro.
No one would have heard a gunshot at a football stadium when the crowd's going mad. You know what I mean? Everyone would have just thought it was a firework or a flare or something like that. No one. Oh God! And I didn't realise. I forgot the owner of the club was the bloke who used to own the Queen Vic.
Yeah.
For Grant Mitchell, was it say Royal? Eddie Royal, wasn't it?
Eddie Royal.
And then Grant Mitchell killed him almost because he looked at Sharon.
So it goes, man.
Bring back them days to EastEnders, I beg you.
I'm trying to get on EastEnders, man.
Can't get it back like that now. Like everyone will complain. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a part in EastEnders, bro.
Oh yeah.
Not joking. Yeah. I'm trying to get on there. My son does acting in it, so I'm hoping that he can get a role in it, and then he can just drop me on as an extra, bro. Just need to be one.
You can just be
get me one episode.
Just at the end of the bar in the Queen Vic. Just
man. Or I'll just buy a CD off Winston or something.
Just natter into some of the others.
Yeah. You're like Winston. You sell me that CD, bro. Tracy, but make me a drink, bro. That's all I need, bro.
Tracy's still there.
Yeah, she says one word a year, bro, and gets paid.
Epic. Tracy's epic. Is she the greatest extra in TV history?
Winston might be better.
Yeah, Winston. And do you remember Big Ron?
Big Ron.
Yeah, he used to hang out with all Winston and all that in the market, weren't it? He had the big camel coat, didn't he? He was massive, wasn't it?
Legendary stuff, bro.
That's what we need. Stevie G's goal against West Ham Cup final 2006. Arguably one of the greatest. I mean, the man had cramp. He couldn't walk. I thought we'd lost. I thought it was over. I thought West Ham has somehow won this FA Cup. I was livid. And he hits a ball from 40 yards the way he hit it.
It's one of the best goals I've ever seen, man.
Shaka Itzop talks about that goal to this day. He says there's nothing he could do about it. It was just...
He couldn't do anything, man.
And Gerrard run that game. He set up Cisse. Everyone forgets his quality assist for Cisse, his first goal. Then he gets
Konchesky's goal, man.
That off, Konchesky.
Flipping cross
shot against Rayner and got a bit under it, didn't he? Made a mistake. Then he made a mistake for Dean Ashton as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
But,
Rayner was like he was a top keeper, but he was erratic every now and again.
Yeah.
Every now and again, he'd just do something crazy, man.
Yeah. And then, then we eventually won that final.
Do you remember when we played against Man City and I think it was at Anfield, or actually it might have been at Etihad, and I think it ended. Yeah, either ended 2-2 or they won 2. But like Rayner just ran out the goal, and then Aguero scored from some mad angle.
Yeah. That's right.
Why did he come out the goal?
Was it Rayner or Mingley? I can't remember.
No, it's Rayner, bro. I remember, man.
Yeah, and he was right by the byline, weren't he?
It's the most erratic thing. I mean, to be fair to Aguero, no one should be able to finish from there. Salah done that as well in the Champions League, but
Salzburg, wasn't it?
Yeah, but them kind of finishes are mad. But I don't know why he came out the goal. He just every 5 matches, Rayner would just do something crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was. I just never get him going. I mean, we bought him and we got rid of him and bought Mingale in, but I'd rather
Mignonet's a good shot stopper, but of course you're gonna look like that at Sunderland.
I'd rather get Rayner all day long.
Remember Rayner went to Villa, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to Villa. He went to he's a big Barcelona fan, though, ain't he? Massive Barcelona.
Yeah, I got signed. When he came to Villa, I got signed Liverpool top.
Yeah, he's quality. I remember he put Cesc Fabregas in the Barcelona shirt before he even signed, didn't he? That was hilarious.
Yeah, he did. That's funny.
I'm a Patriots fan too.
Come on, Edward.
They used to be. Did they used to be called Boston Patriots before or something like that, wasn't it?
You
changed their name. The Raiders go to every different state every year. What state are they at now?
Raiders got the best logo. That's about it.
They're the best. When I was a kid, did everyone have the black T-shirt with the Raiders?
Everyone did. I've got Raiders hats in my house now.
Are they the Oakland Raiders or are they moved now?
LA Raiders now.
So I see.
Oakland Raiders is the original, but now
that's when I knew him. It's just mad that it can move a franchise around.
Actually, the LA Raiders now, or the Las Vegas Raiders.
No, they got the Vegas, ain't they?
Yeah, they're the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Rams in it. That's what it is.
So I don't get that with America. You can move franchises so much.
That's why you can't be invested how you can in English football. You can only be invested like excited wise in America because it's weird, bro. It's weird.
You could have. Because I know in Oklahoma they got no professional teams; it's only college teams, ain't it? Like the Sooners and stuff like that. So that's why they're so It's like biblical down
Yeah.
there, ain't it? In that sort of area. But so if you support, the LA Rams, you're a massive LA Rams fan. You could wake up the news one day that they're just moving territory.
Yeah. That's why everyone
just-
follows the college teams, isn't it? College teams stay where they are all the time.
Yeah, because that's why college football is so big and college basketball is so
It's
big.
massive. I
it's
wish that happened in England. I wish England was like that.
We don't do.
That's one thing what I hate. They literally have
university sport.
Mate, there's stadiums. Every single one
massive.
of the stadiums are better. They're all better than half of the Premier League stadiums.
It's mad, ain't it?
And it's a flipping uni or a college, and then and it's on ESPN. Or everyone in the area walks around with them tops on. Oh, I love it. I do, man.
Yeah, college ball is. Everyone, I know a lot of people. I know some people in America that said that they prefer college ball to pro ball.
Most people do, yeah.
And it's just
less politics as well.
It's less politics, and it's more about the sport, ain't it? It's more about the sport they actually love. Because let's face it, a lot of American sport is about advertising, ain't it?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is, man.
Premier League's going like that away. Jamie,
it is, man. We'll end up with draft picks sooner or later, bro.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I was tiny like Jamie, but fat. Now less likely to get kidnapped. Less likely to get kidnapped. Oh man. Guys, do you think the transfer business is done for the season? Obviously, I hope we get one more midfield, but I don't think that. I think transfer's done. I think we're just signing contracts now. Contracts will be signed, and anyone who needs to go will go. So obviously, Nico went for 17 million. Good bit of business for a player that never plays. Let's face it.
Great business.
Player that never plays, 17 million, and then you spent less than half of that getting Ramsey. So
yep, dope.
That's how good we are at business, guys.
Yeah, I think it's
people
done.
Might not like it, but yeah.
Yeah. In fact, if it's done, I want them to actually tell us it's done properly, so I can just forget about it.
Yeah, and chill. I mean, pre-season. We're pre-season. First game pre-season is Tuesday. Buying any players now just wouldn't make sense for me. You want to get it all done before pre-season. Jesvin Jones, big up. Midfield is where the games are won and lost. Unfortunately, our midfield is nowhere near these. Neither is anyone's, to be fair. And City still don't win Champions League. So
I would agree with that if we didn't have Robbo and Trent, because that's how we play our game, isn't it?
Yeah, our creativity comes from them too.
Yeah.
The midfield
I think it'll change a bit this season because Diaz and that.
Yeah, the midfield is designed. Our midfield has been designed to give Robbo and Trent all the space on the pitch.
Yep.
Because they're so good. Why would you not? If you got someone with the talent of Robbo and Trent with the football, why would you not make them the most creative players? It only makes sense.
Yeah.
So
you think the maddest thing is that it's not like 100. It's not the same on both sides though, is it? It's amazing how that is, because usually you'd have if you're playing wing backs or right back and left back, the left back and right back do exactly the same thing, but Robbo plays completely different to Trent. Like Robbo is always trying to get down into the byline, across the ball and across the floor, and Trent's is different because Trent will start whipping him in from midfield and that. I know Robbo used to do that. He used to do it quite often actually, but he does less crossfield balls now.
Yeah.
And then you got Virgil's flipping past what takes out everyone.
Virgil's passing is so underrated.
That might be the most underrated thing I've ever seen. It's ridiculous.
Oh, his passing is mad. His passing. It's just mad. It's so pinpoint as well, and he puts flight on it as well.
Yeah.
It's not like
he's so relaxed when he does it.
It's not like he's just hit it as hard as he can. He's pinged it. It's like a golf shot, ain't it? He's literally pinged it. It's beautiful. Big up, David. It's been a while, David. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Man. Glad to see you, and glad to see you too, my man. Glad to see you too. I've been doing the fence. It's like a lobster. hot, people. Yeah, I can't be out in this weather. I'll wait for the winter. I'm a winter man. Give me the snow every day of the week. Thing is, I wear shorts and t-shirt in the winter.
Oh, you're like me, man. I'm not making this up.
I run hot all the time.
Yeah, I don't wear bottoms longs at all. I've got shorts on year round.
Yeah, I just want to be comfortable, man. I just want to be comfy. I don't want to be sweating walking around shops and things like that. I want to be chilled.
People ask the same stupid question at all times.
Are you cold?
Yeah,
are you cold?
No, you idiot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have
I'm wearing it. If I was freezing, I'd put furs on.
Dumb question, man. Talk about small talk, bro.
Oh, no. So, why did I say it?
I'm getting cold just looking at you, and I? Well, don't look at me then.
Yeah, don't look at me, you creep. Fuck off. So, iron me up. Sonner's also a dirty player, but gets away with it because he smiles. He has had a few sending offs, ain't he? He is a bit.
Yes. I mean, one of the times he got sent off, he cried though.
Yeah, that was
It was
weird.
against Man City, and it started crying.
That was weird. I do understand that. Imagine Arsenal losing on the opening day of the season and nothing, and when the documentary is released, the meltdown will be unreal. It'll be amazing.
I mean, playing Crystal Palace, so it might happen, right?
It might, because it's away to Palace. If there's a team I don't want to play on the opening day of the season, it's Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park under the floodlights.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to play them on a Monday. I'll tell you that.
No, I just don't want no part of Palace away from home on the opening day of the season. That is I think that's the hardest game for anyone in the top six.
I mean, Arsenal played them not long ago, and got battered. So
yeah, I wouldn't want to play Palace. I'm doing the watch along for that game as well. So
it's gonna be dope, man.
That's gonna be
yeah. Vieira's got his print on that team already, man.
Yeah, he's doing bits. I like Vieira. I can see the pressure of the Prem building up. Going to be interesting.
I love it. It's what we live for, man.
Richarlison looks like a number 6 or a number 9. That's down most of the time. I think he'd do all right at Tottenham, but he's not a £60 million footballer, is he? That's the problem. No. Jay and Savage, do you remember when cricket was sponsored by cigarettes? Yeah, the Benson and Hedges Cup. The Benson and Hedges Cup. Yeah. Benson and Hedges sponsored snooker as well. Yeah, the UK Championship was sponsored by Benson Hedges. I used to love Formula One when Formula One was sponsored by tobacco and alcohol brands all over their car.
Yeah.
Oh, they were good old days. Good old days.
I'll tell you one thing though, man. I know if everyone smokes, that's up to everyone, innit? But I'm so happy that smoking got banned indoor, bro. That used to wind me up, man. I used to go home smelling of cigarettes, man, in the snooker.
You did. But there's something about it, though. There's something about it. I mean, I didn't, but you go into a pub and now you see the ceiling. You don't want to go in that pub. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, when you can actually see everything in a pub now, that's why pubs are going out of business, because you can see what they actually look like now. You know, you used to walk into a pub and it was just like, just a cloud over everyone's head, wasn't it? Just a cloud.
Mate, I remember being a kid, going to like Pizza Hut and that on my boat, and they'll be like, "Do you want smoking or non-smoking?" What?
What, the pizza or the people?
Talking about? I'm a little kid. Non-smoking, please.
I never got that either. You're in the same restaurant.
Yeah, I can still smell it. It's actually worse, actually.
And they went, "Oh no, we got this air vent right above them that won't go near you." That's not how it works. It's not science. Who made this up? It's like on an aeroplane, ain't it? You could do it on an airplane. Do you want non-smoking or smoking?
Mate, everything's weird.
I don't really want anyone using fire when I'm a million miles up in the air, to be fair.
Mate, it's like when I first realised on the aeroplane, when you're on there and they're like, you can take your seatbelts off. And I was like, what? What?
Yeah,
Excuse me? He's like, no, you can take your seatbelt and walk around. Like, no, thank you. Keep it on.
Aeroplane.
I didn't realise at the time, man, but you know, I realised you're on a plane and if it crashes, it crashes, bro.
Yeah. Don't matter if you got your fucking belt on, does it?
Seatbelt helping nothing, bro.
No, not at all. I watched a film last night called Jurassic World Dominion.
Is it the second time you watched it? No.
I watched it properly last night, yeah. Because I didn't like that.
Yeah, because I remember when I told you, man, when I done the review
Don't
last
watch.
time.
If anyone's seen it, my wife obviously loves the Jurassic Park franchise. So she's watching.
How did she feel watching it?
She liked it. She liked it because she's a Jurassic Park fan. But she knows it was shit low, but she liked it. It was the biggest heap of shit I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched RoboCop 3. Right? This was absolutely trash. It was 2 stories.
Yeah.
And I only cared about the old guys. I don't know about anyone else. I only cared about the old guys. I didn't give a shit about the new ones.
I just don't get the fact that like Chris Pratt can put his hand up and dinosaurs just stop.
Yeah. What I said that to my wife when I watched it. I said it only worked with Blue because he trained for years with Blue and he was the alpha. And now he can do that to any dinosaur like he's a Jedi.
Mate, there was a T-Rex there and he's just like,
and he went like
just put my hand up.
And then his cloned part-time daughter did it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. This is not how it works. Not everyone can do it.
Nah, it's madness, man. I always judge these movies, man, because my missus weren't happy about it. The only movie my missus has been happy about in the last year is Maverick. Apart from that, she ain't happy about anything. Top Gun's the only movie she's been happy about.
I ain't watched Top Gun yet. I ain't watched the Maverick film.
Well,
I just think it's mad that Tom Cruise ain't aged.
All I'm saying is, if you want to go off my missus review, it's the best movie. It's one of the best movies of all time. I've never seen her. She went with her mom and came back Came back talking about I need to get online and buy some aviators and that. Girl, if you don't go make me a cup of tea and stop talking rubbish, what are you talking about? Aviators.
Aviators.
You ain't gonna fly no damn plane.
I want to see like. I want to see how it works because Tom Cruise is far too old to fly a plane.
So I believe her.
But at Jurassic World, I mean, I just had. They were talking about like, oh, we live side by side in a world with dinosaurs. I went, no, you can't. Have you ever heard of an ecosystem?
Mate, that was the most disappointing thing for me. I just thought there was going to be more havoc. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more havoc.
It was about people.
Yeah. I wanted them to show like New York City and just people being trampled on and that, because that's what would happen.
Exactly. Yeah, we're living side by side by a T-Rex. You know, he's in St. James's Park, just having a great time by the fountain. We all walk past him now. No, he's eating every fucker there. It's
mad. The only thing what looked cool to me was when they were mixed in with other animals. I thought that looked cool because I was like, oh, I wonder if this is what it was like back in the day. Apart from that, they just got everyone, Jeff Goldblum, they got everyone just to do what they did in the old movies.
Yeah.
And it's a callback. He's waving the flame.
Oh, when he waved the flame and then just threw it and it's
God,
instead of running. I was like, oh, Jesus,
these people are running out of ideas, bro.
It's just, I don't understand, because I think they fucked themselves up because the end of the second one, when she pressed the red buzzer and let them all and released them all, he's like, well, what you gotta do now? Why have you done that? I mean, it's just ruined. Just stop. The first Jurassic World was all right when they did like a park and all that. I didn't mind that, but
yeah, there was. Just stop it now, innit? Just stop.
I hope they don't make no more, because this one
even a dinosaur. They will as well.
It wasn't even a dinosaur movie. And then they had the Endoraptor. Sorry, spoilers, you've not seen it, but it's shit, so don't watch it. But the they got the Endoraptors, what they were trying to do in the Jurassic Park world when they're trying to make them like military, weren't they?
Yep.
And this woman's coming in who's got the weirdest face I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Right? And she just, if anyone's seen, you know, the nose is like non-existent. Yeah, right? And she got this pen, this laser pen that cost £1, and just zapped people, and they went straight for them. I was like, what is
Made
this?
Zero sense, bro.
Yeah, and she was in it for like 2 seconds, and there was no story behind it. You had to watch the first film to remember.
The funny thing is, if somebody was chasing a laser, you'd have to keep the laser on the person for any animal to chase it. Like, if I put a laser on you, my dog would chase it until I stopped. She just pointed the laser, and then all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, the laser's not on him anymore. We're just going to carry on following him.
Why would they still chase him? Yeah, exactly. You've got to put a laser on him continuously.
It doesn't make any sense, man. All these directors are lazy, bruv.
And then Dobson gets so rich.
Oh, mate, all people are doing is just remaking the same movies and making them bad. They don't explain anything.
Don't watch Jurassic Park World Dominant. Don't watch it.
I got Thor tomorrow, actually. I just remembered that.
Now watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tomorrow, man.
I want to go and see Thor. I'm not a lover of the Thor films. Thor Ragnarok is probably the best one.
It's the best one.
The other two are trash, but Thor Ragnarok's quality, and it's got a South African director did it, and I think he's done this one as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's the same one.
Yeah, and he's the Rock guy as well, isn't he? I love him.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Korg.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it goes, because Natalie Portman is 4 now, and she's got the hammer, and so I'm intrigued.
I've got the comic to that, so
because it is in the comic. It's part. It's not like they've gone woke and just done a female Thor. Yeah, it's actually in the comic. So
the only thing is, if they go by the comic, it's going to be kind of sad, because in the comic, the reason why she's Thor is because she's got cancer and she's dying, and when she has that, she doesn't die, but it ages her every time she uses Mjolnir. So hopefully they don't do that, because I ain't trying to be sad in the cinemas again, bro. You know, like,
no, we don't need that. We don't need that.
No.
And Doctor Strange 2, just don't watch it. God, stand it, shit film. Fucking Marvel, get on with it. I just don't. It's so much Marvel now. I don't know what's in order either. It's so confusing. Boris Johnson has gone back. It was Pogba.
I've seen Theresa May dancing, man.
Boris Johnson is the biggest player.
Theresa was at the Craig David concert.
Oh,
just rocking away.
Boris Johnson, what? I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't really matter if Boris is gone, does he? He's already messed up the country, bro. So.
Oh, Jesus. And there's people think that he hasn't. People love him. Talk to 70-year-olds. They love him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Man United fans should put some respect on Souness's name, as they were to criticise Pogba, especially after today's video of him now. That's a good point. You know, United fans are slagging him off now, right now. Seen his video down the aeroplane.
Yep.
Couldn't look happier, could he?
Big up Pogba, man.
Couldn't look happier. At least he know. At least he's doing what he's happy now. That's the main thing. I think Pogba. Shoot me down. I think Pogba's a very good footballer. And
yeah, me too.
Buying Ericsson to replace Pogba is a downgrade. I don't care what anyone says.
Facts.
I started supporting the Raiders when they were at Florida. Jesus Christ, they've been all over it. Oakland's in Florida, ain't it? Is Oakland in Florida? No, it ain't.
No, Oakland's LA.
Oakland's LA. So, it's the only time. How many fucking franchises are the Raiders? The Raiders are the franchise on their own, though, ain't they? Just that name, Raiders. They're on t-shirts and hats and everything, ain't they? Yeah. And it's the black t-shirt with all the holes in it, ain't it?
Yeah.
And then the Raiders sign across.
Old school, man.
That. Everyone had that. College NFL was amazing. The atmosphere in those games were amazing.
Yes, dope, man.
Yeah, I've seen a few. I have seen a few. They have like 70,000 people at a college game.
Yeah, cheap as well.
It's madness, and they're all getting. And what is it they do in America? They all bring their trucks, don't they, and do that barbecue thing before it. What's that called? They do. There's a name for it, ain't there?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, they bring all their trucks and barbecues and all that, don't they? Outside the stadium, the night before, they all stay there, do a barbecue, then watch the game the next day. That's quality.
Sick,
Can you imagine doing that?
They was mad though. Their season tickets are mad, bro. I seen a geezer and he was putting his baby on the list for a season ticket because it took him 27 years to get his. Madness, bro.
Christ.
Yeah, it was a Green Bay fan, and it was like he runs in our family, and we have to wait. Yeah,
tailgate. That's it. Tailgate.
Yeah. Dope, that is, man.
Yeah, tailgating is something else in this country, isn't it?
Yeah. Get punched up for tailgating in this country, man.
Get so close to me, fucker.
yeah. Road rage, bro.
Yeah, pure and utter. Jurassic Park latest movie was all full CGI acting, sad. Yeah, you know what I felt bad about that film? So we had Jurassic World, and then the shit one when they cloned a person. I knew that was coming. And then, but I got behind the Chris Pratt character and the Gingerbird. I got behind them. I like their story. Got behind them. And then in this one, they have about 20 minutes of screen time.
It's stupid.
You made 2 films. And at the end of the day, everyone prefers Alan Grant and all that. So and they were better. And I just I didn't understand the movie. It's like I've watched 2 films here. There's 2 different stories going on, and it all combines at the end. And you got the cloned girl that is does my head in. I mean, why is she a bitch now? It's just like, can't she be nice? Why do the kids have to be arseholes? Every film they saved the kid in the film before. Kid's sweet, lovely. They got a new family, everything's settled down. Do the next movie, the kid's an arsehole. Doesn't want to play by the rules.
Everyone wanted.
Yeah, Blue had no screen time. Blue's the best character.
Best character, man.
The Blue and the T-Rex. That's all you need in Doctor. That's all you need. And then
the funny thing is, the kid kidnapped Blue's kid, and then Chris Pratt was like, "Blue, don't worry, I'll get him back." And then Blue was like, "All right, safe," and then just ran off into the woods. I'm like, you can't understand what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, I know. And then Blue came back and acknowledged him after. Like, Blue
you knew that was coming in it.
And then came back and Blue looked at him. Look, no one's seen it. This is no word for a lie. Blue came back, literally looked at Chris Pratt and went like this. Like that. And acknowledged him. He acknowledged him like he's Roman Reigns. And then went off.
I just love how Blue listened to him. He's like, "Yo, my kid just got kidnapped. You gonna do anything about it?" He's like, "Yeah, Blue, I'll get him back." And he's like, all right then. It's like, I'll dip off for the rest of the movie. I'll come back at the end, bro.
Yeah, it is. But it was like he went, "You better, or I'll kill you." That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was. If you don't come home with my kid, you're dead. I'm just letting you know that right now. It's basically what Blue said.
It's hilarious, man.
It's just like, Blue's amazing. And then the T-Rex. Right, this is another thing I had wrong with this film. I said to my wife last night, she was getting annoyed with me because she loves Jurassic Park. And I was saying, so you had the T-Rex in it, and then you had that new one, didn't you? Who's apparently the biggest carnivore ever.
Yeah,
he was the biggest carnivore ever. Well, the film made him exactly the same size.
Yeah, when he was on his own, he looked like he was massive. And then when
the T-Rex came in, they were exactly the same size. There was no height difference or size difference. And he's telling me he's the biggest carnivore. What is this show? Who made this? When a film, you can tell where a film had the director and they went with a different director because the story, everything messed up. And they like the original Justice League.
Yeah, I could tell that in EastEnders when they changed the director as well.
Yeah, it's like, what is going on? And
All
it's
of a
actually-
sudden, Phil was a pussy. I was like, all right.
yeah. Is
Yeah,
Phil
they
still
do all
with,
the time, man.
is Phil still with Kat?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
greatest.
he's with us
They
still.
should have put them
Yeah.
two together straight away because they sue each other immensely.
Yeah, madness.
Although
Man.
it should be Shirley. Let's face it.
Shirley's I don't know how she would ever get a man in real life, bro. She's ugly.
No, she scares me, man. She scares me. She told me to do something, I'd probably do it.
It's madness, isn't it?
She's not, she's not a looker, but
Now you know when you're trying to see the best in somebody, but I can't, bro. There's nothing.
No, there's no even personality there.
She even dresses the same as she did in Bad Girls, which is weird.
I know. I mean, when you're saying this is better, it tells you a lot, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Man.
You know what I mean? When you're saying
that face is haunting, bro. That is this, bro. When I see it in the crowd at game, oh my god, man! Thundercats, man.
It's Lino, ain't it? I'm telling you. Snarf.
Flipping heck, man.
Snarf. Oh, Thundercats movie, get it made. We need it. We've had everything else. I've seen a Magic Roundabout movie, but not a Thundercats movie. I need it done.
If the person who's making it's not a fan of Thundercats, don't make it because they're gonna ruin it, bro.
You be a fan of it, enjoy it. You better have loved fun. It's the greatest kids cartoon ever made, and it needs to be a movie. It was the greatest song, the soundtrack. Oh, Jesus Christ, it was amazing. Yeah, I like the new Ghostbusters. I like the new Ghostbusters.
I like it as well.
I like it. I like that. Oh, it's all right. The kid from Stranger Things. Not seen Stranger Things yet. Still don't like it.
And Jamie, stop it. And the callbacks they did in that Ghostbusters was perfect, man. They done it perfect.
Yeah. Did it the right way. And
obviously Paul Rudd's in it, so anything with Paul Rudd's in is good.
Yeah, and Paul Rudd's never aged. That man, I want to know
he looks exactly the same way he did in Friends, bro.
Even when in Clueless.
Yeah.
Which is about 25 years ago now. He looks no difference. And Lisa Silverstone, I ain't seen her since. What's happened to her?
I ain't seen her since Batman.
Yeah, what happened to her? What was she? Batgirl?
No, I googled her the other day, man. See if her face was still holding up because me and my son was watching Batman and Robin, and yeah, it don't hold up still.
No good.
Nah, that's not a thing, man.
It was like
Liz Tyler and that. Not Liz Tyler. What's the
Liz Tyler's amazing.
Yeah, there's Liz Tyler, and then there's Liz Hurley. Looks exactly the same.
Who's the blue shirt guy? Could be Jamie. Who's the blue shirt guy?
Blue shirt guy.
What is it in that picture? Is there a blue shirt guy that I showed? Hang on. Is there a blue shirt? There's no blue shirt guy there. Who's the blue shirt guy?
Movie?
Might be in about the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what movie now.
Pablo said, "Don't worry, I'm watching Crystal Maze."
Yeah, better,
because earlier he said he hadn't watched it.
You need to watch Crystal Maze. Crystal Maze is quality.
Maze is dope, man.
I only go back to Brian.
Of course.
Go back there, all the way back to the 90s. That is quality. The Richard Arduade one weren't too bad, but it's just not. It's not the same magic.
The thing is, though, the Crystal Maze, even as a kid, it winded me up, man, because some of the stuff was so simple.
Wait to the floor to pick up the tickets.
Why are they jumping in the air like idiots?
It always done my head in. I said it every time I watched it. And I was a kid, and I knew it's gravity. They fall to the floor. Just pick them up. But they're like getting them all in their shirt like that, and they got like 4 silvers and 1 gold. Like shit. And they're all on the floor. Just pick them up.
Oh, he's on about Ryan Reynolds. He's on about from Free Guy. I think that's what he's on. He's on about from Free Guy. Have you watched Free Guy?
No. Who's the?
Nah, the movie's dope, man.
Who's the blue shirt man?
That's a fun movie.
Who's the blue shirt man?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I'm all right being Ryan Reynolds.
Because it's an NPC in it, and it's called Blue Shirt Man.
I'm all right being Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is a legend, man.
Ryan Reynolds is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Especially when he did that. He did that TV show, didn't he? 2 girls, a boy, 1 girl, 2 boys in a pizza place. I think it was called.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, and you didn't think he was going to be this star, did you?
Nah,
and then he's
like
married.
The next Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah, and he's married to Liv Baker.
Come on, Blake Lively. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely looking.
Yeah, I don't need to say anything more.
The shallows. You know what I mean? One about the shark. One about the shark. About that seagull. The seagull should have got the Oscar, by the way.
Oh yeah,
100%. Shout any films on Netflix or Prime I should watch.
There's that. Is it the Chris Pratt movie? What just come out on Amazon? Terminist.
Terminist.
Go
Yeah.
watch that.
Netflix. Netflix films are usually pretty shit. Netflix series.
Yeah, usually the crap.
It's the series that Netflix make are better. The films. I'll tell you the good films on Netflix that Netflix made. The Babysitter 1 and 2. They're quite good.
They were good.
I like them because she's yeah. Go and watch them. They're quite funny if you like that dark comedy horror sort of thing. They're quite good.
The problem is I'm always watching
Midnight
series.
Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass.
Now.
That's a TV series, but Midnight Mass was that was cool.
They had a program before about Jesus, and it was dope, but they cancelled it because all the Christians went mad.
Yeah, I remember it.
It was like the Messiah or something like that, and it was like living
on
a
the
regular
Messiah,
world.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was living on a regular world, and I couldn't tell.
There was a bloke living in like South America, weren't there, who claimed to be Jesus. So a reporter had to go and find out.
Yep.
And obviously you got all this like criminal activity and all that going behind. And the bloke got arrested because he says he is actually Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he did.
And he had to try and prove he actually was Jesus Christ. But Netflix cancelled it because of the Christian movement, which is, you don't fuck with the Christian movement. I'm telling you right now.
No, don't fuck with him still.
I've not seen Free Guy. I'm going to have to watch it.
It's on Disney. It's funny, man.
There was another one he's done recently, Reynolds, as well, isn't it? Is it Project Adam or something like that?
Oh, I like that.
I haven't seen that. When he comes back and it's
it's good, man. It's
and
good.
him as an adult, ain't it?
The kid who plays him as the kid is so good.
I'll have to watch that. Yeah, Disney Plus is my favourite place to go at the moment. Love Disney Plus.
Oh, I think he's good as well. Hustle, Adam Sandler. That's dope.
I haven't watched that, but that's got really good reviews.
That's a great movie.
I like Adam Sandler. He sort of lost his way a bit, but
he's just a normal guy. That's why he doesn't care.
Happy Gilmore back in the day. Oh, Jesus.
You just keep seeing on YouTube and Instagram. Just keep seeing Adam Sandler in random parks playing basketball with people.
Yeah, and he just wears long shorts and baggy t-shirts.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Just
best way to be, man, because he ain't lost his mind yet.
No, exactly. Like Keanu Reeves, same way.
Yeah. Oh, that's my guy. That is.
He's just a regular guy as well.
That's my dude, man.
Doesn't live in that Hollywood bubble, does he?
I mentioned him around my missus, man. My missus loves Keanu Reeves.
Oh, don't know. He's just,
That's a guy, man.
If you got a man crush on Keanu Reeves, I don't blame you. He's a great guy, and fuck you, all right, the new Matrix film was utter garbage, but that wasn't his fault.
The last one was ass.
That wasn't his fault, but the John Wick movies, Jesus Christ. Awesome. Can't wait to the fourth one. Can't wait to the TV series either that they're bringing out as well. Yeah, but Disney have been releasing
John Wick's up there with some of the greatest action movies to ever live, bro.
Yeah, that third one, it's ridiculous.
It's just a simple story, and they just kept it going, and it's badass, bro.
Yeah, I just love it. The third one's my favorite. I just love the third one.
They built it perfect, man.
Yeah. I just love the bloke who the main guy fights in the third one when he says he's a big fan. You can't wait.
John Wick, Mr. Wick.
I'm a big fan, John Wick. I'm a big fan. I can't wait till we fight. It's like this bloke
That's
loves
so
him.
dope. You know who makes me laugh in the movies? You know,
Lovejoy.
Oh, the one is the rapper in real life Common, but in the movie it's called Cassius, and he just keeps finding him all the time.
Yeah,
and it's John, Cassius, and then they start fighting. They look at the bar, they have a drink, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you, John. Be seeing you, Cassius." Then he fights him again. I'm like, Jesus, bro, just leave him alone, man.
Does him on the train in the end, don't he? Or something?
Yeah, I've never seen somebody like John Wick fall down the stairs so many times in any movie, bro. He falls down the stairs all the time.
What I love about the John Wick films as well, he takes damage.
A lot of damage.
It's not like he don't get hit. But what I like about it is like if he's got someone who's coming at him with a knife, he takes the punches and kicks but blocks the knife attack. But that's because that is what you would do in real life, wouldn't you? If it's in real life, you take the punch and a kick, but you won't get stabbed. You know what I mean? That's what
Here's a question for you. Because me and my missus went back and forth with this for ages. You know the end of number 3?
Yeah.
When Winston shoots him on the top of the roof.
They planned that.
Okay. They planned it without John. Like they planned it, but they didn't plan it in it. So like they never sat down and spoke about it because they didn't have time to.
But
my missus was like, "There's no way though because the way you fell. Because to be fair to him, the way he fell off the roof was brutal." And I was like, "Nah, Winston had to do that to make it look real because otherwise that skinhead Sinead O'Connor looking girl would have killed him."
Yeah, exactly.
He would have. And then my missus was like, "Nah, Winston's turned on him, and when the next movie comes on, John's gonna." But I love when he's back with Lawrence Fishburne and he's like, "You're pissed off, John."
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
The Fishburne's all
Man lost a
cut
finger
up
in that
on
movie,
him.
bro.
Yeah, he's getting that finger. You know he's getting that finger and ring back, don't you?
He's getting that finger back, bro. Yeah, you can't mess with his ring.
You're getting that back. But yeah, it was planned because Winston knew the suit John was wearing was that bulletproof suit.
Yeah. The thing is really good in that, to be fair, Lawrence Fishburne. I'm glad he never died, because when that girl chopped him up, I thought he was gone.
Yeah, they slashed his face to shit.
But he's like the best homeless geezer you've ever seen, man.
I love the homeless the place they got. That's quality with the pigeons.
He speaks in riddles, and it's like $7 million is a lot of money, John. I'm flipping neck,
was it 7 million for 7 bullets, wasn't it? Or something like that. Gave him.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Flip's sake, man. What a movie, man. If you haven't watched John Wick, I don't know what you've done with your life, but go back and watch them all, man.
Fourth one comes out next year. Can't wait.
Yeah. Even Kevin Nash in the first one, and he's the bouncer.
Yeah, Kevin Nash.
And he gets scared.
With that Russian accent. With that terrible Russian accent.
Mr. Wick, you want to take the Nile off? Thank you, John.
Takes the earpiece out and walks off. He's 7 foot. Why is he scared?
It's mad, man, because it's just like this underground, it's this underworld which is happening next to regular people, and no one can see what's going on. There's a part when he beats up a sumo wrestler who's like in a suit, and he's stabbing him in the head, and I'm like, there's people just walking past.
And then he has to shoot in the top of the head to put him down. It's mad.
He's flipping mad. The police officer comes to his door,
and
he's like, he looks around the corner and he's like,
working again, John. Yeah, Jimmy.
Have a good night, John. Thanks, Jimmy.
They don't want nothing to do with it. I love the fact. Have you ever seen a film when anyone is put over more than the Russian guy puts over John Wick before you've seen him do anything?
It's the best thing ever, bro.
I love
that Russian guy, by the way. I love him. I do.
He's in everything, ain't he? Anyone who's a Russian actor is in it all. But he put over John massively. I've never seen anyone put over
the little speech he gives to his son.
And
he's like, I don't understand. I just killed his dog. That's not anyone's dog. That's John Wick's dog.
John fucking Wick. And you got Thingy
even Thingy puts him over as well. You know the geezer from the car place. When he first brings the car to him, and he's like, whoa. Where'd you get this car from?
Yeah,
robbed it off some dude. And he just punches him in the stomach.
I
love it, bro.
Because he rings him, I heard you hit my son. Yeah, your son nicked John Wick's car. And he just puts the phone down. He just puts the phone down. And what is it? I saw him kill someone with a fucking pencil.
that geezer is he's Thingy out of Prison Break, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's the Italian mafia dude who takes Schofield's toe.
That's right.
The Brucey geezer.
The Brucey. Yeah, that's it.
That's dope, man. Look at the chat, man. Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. The Baba Yaga. The Baba Yaga.
Mate.
He's the
John
man
Wick
you
is
send.
Incredible, man.
What is it? He says he's the man you send to kill the fucking boogeyman.
So funny. So funny.
Oh, it's just I love it. Baba Yaga.
He looks petrified, man, because when he speaks to him on the phone and John puts the phone down, he's like, John. Yeah, it's game over for you, bro.
Let's not go to our animal instincts, John, and try and talk about this. Because he knows it's game over. That's the problem. He knows he's got to protect his son the best he can.
I can't stand that Italian geezer, bro.
Oh, I know.
The one who works for the high table, he blows his house up. I can't stand that guy, bro.
Because he pays him to kill his sister, don't he?
Yeah, he's a bit fruity, isn't
it? He owes him a blood debt, and she's a bit. She knows what's going on, so she just kills herself before John does it.
Who dies like that, man? Why did the girl have to be so dramatic? You want to slit your wrist, just slit your wrist, man. You have to make it all sexy and that. Just die.
She makes sure she got naked and put herself in a beautiful bath first. You know?
A bath in the weirdest places of all time.
Yeah, I know. Why is bath in the middle of the room?
It looks like a computer game level, bro. Like they're in like some cave. There's a weird party going on.
And you got the deaf bird, don't you? I can't remember her name now.
Oh, Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose, yeah. It was in the Batgirl film, and
don't start me on the Batgirl, bro.
The most woke TV show you've ever seen in your life.
That is terrible, bro.
Yeah. What makes you think you can do any better than Batman because I'm a woman? I was like, no one wants this shit. Go away. Not even women like it.
I would love in that moment if Batman just bent in the corner and started punching her up, bro. So dumb, bro.
Yeah, exactly. What was she going to do? Oh God! Big up you.
I think if they need to realize that every time they do something woke like that, you're making women look stupid, not everyone else, because
You
you're
know,
making them look
women
like.
don't like it.
No, they don't, bro.
My wife, I asked my wife, she likes watching men.
Man, my missus is still pissed off about Endgame when the girls teamed up. She's still pissed about it.
Oh, my wife is as
Because
well.
Infinity War, it looked kind of cool on it, but
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Endgame, it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah, in
you're all teamed up.
Infinity War, it just looked like it mashed together nicely.
Yeah.
In Endgame, it looked like it was an agenda, didn't it? That's it. It looked a bit, nah. But big up Eunice. Hi, Jamie. What I like about your live chats is not only it's Liverpool, it's everything wrestling. See your movies.
We
love
love it, man.
Okay, I like having friends in my lounge. Big up Eunice. Big up Eunice.
Trust me.
Always. Yeah, Batwoman was pure shite.
Terrible, man. It's terrible, bro.
Gladdy and John Wick instead of the multi-wake verse. Yeah.
Yes.
I just hope they don't ruin John Wick, you know, in the new one. Because they got Halle Berry in this one. I was a bit worried. Halle Berry better not.
Oh, she was so good.
But she was quality. Her part in the film was quality, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
But I hate all this agenda stuff. I look at it like when they make a film and then they have to remake it and make a whole female cast, like they did Ghostbusters, right? And then they got obviously the bloke who's for, what's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, because he's a very good-looking man.
Yeah,
and they made him the receptionist and the sex object, didn't they? But they made him dumb.
Yeah. It's dumb. It's dumb, bro. It's dumb.
That's terrible as it is. You know, what's that about? You know, he's a gorgeous looking man. Of course he's going to be attracted. No, women go attracted. You don't have to make him dumb. He can be intelligent, you know.
I just think that like when they do them things, yeah, if you want it to go seamlessly, stop mentioning in the movies that you're better than men. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't.
It's a movie. It's just supposed to be natural. Like when I saw in Captain Marvel when she took the geezer's stuff off him on the bike, I was like, I'm not watching this movie again. She was like, she was outside Blockbuster. He whistled at her, and then the next scene, I'm like, you just robbed that of Terminator, and I'm not having it.
Captain Marvel. I didn't mind Captain Marvel.
I just didn't watch it again.
Samuel Jackson.
Jude Law's getting on my nerves, man.
Yeah, how you find out how he loses his eyes a bit shit.
Oh, from the Flurkin cat.
Yeah, it's just a cat scratched him to death. I mean, he lost his eye from that and stuff. It's a bit. I thought it'd be a bit more. You know, a bit more intense than that.
They could have done more with Captain Marvel, just for the fact that it was set in the 90s. It could have been more fun, man. But
yeah, it should have been. But then it all came out after with the feminist stuff and all that after, didn't it? And it has to get so political. You just can't enjoy shit no more. I always say, look, some of the best films I've ever seen are female leads, ain't it? The Alien movies, for fuck's sake. Sigourney Weaver's a badass. An actual badass.
I've never watched a movie in my life and said, it's a woman lead, I'm not watching it. I don't care.
No, never have I.
This movie's just got to be a badass movie. If the geezer was a man, just don't do that. Don't change it.
It's like when a man and a woman fight in movies and the man hits her with one shot and she's knocked. She should be out, and then she gets up and just knocks the man out. That is
I can just about deal with.
It's not real.
You know, for example, say like someone's doing a role and then they either don't want to do the next movie, so they bring someone else in who looks similar to them. I can just about deal with that. I didn't even like when they changed Peter Beale. So changing somebody into a woman who was a man, or changing a man into a woman for no reason, is just madness.
Just leave the agendas. Just leave the agendas be. Just let everyone enjoy stuff. As I said, Sigourney Weaver's the biggest badass woman I've ever seen in a movie in the Aliens films. Kill Bill. I think someone said, Kill Bill. Them films are awesome. But no one makes a point of it that she's a woman. You know, you're just enjoying it because it's quality. It's when they make this point, and they did it with Ghostbusters. As soon as they did it with Ghostbusters, they made it 4 women, and they tried to make an agenda about it. I was like, no, you've lost me. You've lost me. Just don't do that. It's pointless.
Very mad, because we all love women as well, so I don't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, and if you did it the other way around, can you imagine the controversy?
Well, mate, that's what it's coming to, man. It's happening everywhere, bro. Like, you've seen them in the music awards and that now. They don't have male and female categories now. So
no, it's just best actor.
It's not really fair for the females because there's more men already. So now you put the men in the same category. Good luck trying to win that.
Yeah, it's like that film Leonardo DiCaprio and what's the blonde bird's name? It's about a story about it's a statical look at they saw an asteroid coming down.
Oh, Don't Look Up.
Yeah. I can't remember her name.
Meryl Streep.
No, the blonde.
Oh, the main girl.
Yeah, with DiCaprio in it. from Hunger Games.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. She's a fantastic actress.
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
They tried to make a thing out of that, didn't they? Because he got paid more than Jennifer Lawrence. But then Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, it's Leonardo DiCaprio, mate.
Yeah, that's what Jennifer Lawrence said. She shut him down and went, "No, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's the main. His name's going to be on top of the billboard because he's Leonardo DiCaprio." And she shut him down. So they try to make something of it, and she shut him down. I was like, "Good girl. That's what she should."
Mate, listen, that's fine. Remove Leonardo from that movie and see how much people want to watch it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And the movie wasn't even great. It was all right, but he weren't great.
It's satire, weren't it? I don't like satire.
Leonardo's a legend, man. This geezer can act. He can do anything.
DiCaprio's quality. He got rid of that pretty,
bro.
But he got rid of that pretty boy image, didn't he? He didn't want to play that. Yeah. He got rid of it.
To be fair, though, he can get it back when he feels like it, man. This geezer's ridiculous, bro.
And
you see him in real life. You see him in real life. He looks a mess, and then all of a sudden, some role comes up, and he's like, "What's happened here, bro?"
He's a great actor. Yeah. There's not many films he's done that are crap, to be fair.
Nah, and if the movie's crap, he's still good in it.
I love that. He's been great with Scorsese, hasn't he? Scorsese's made him, hasn't he?
Wolf of Wall Street is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Wolf of Wall Street, Gangs in New York.
Gangs in New York, yeah, man. He's even in Django, he's incredible.
Yeah.
Like he's playing a piece of shit, but he's so good, man. You can't help but laugh at it.
I know, he's the ultimate like racist white man, ain't he? And there's just
mate. That's the only racist I like, mate. I'll tell you that much.
That film is quality.
It's quality, man.
But it's like Tarantino. He gets all the abuse now, don't he? Because he puts the N-word a lot in his shows and films and stuff like that. But like he tries to say, I'm not racist. I'm just writing for, what the character is. So this is the way they speak. So I'm writing it. I'm not. And because in his last film, Once a Time in Hollywood, which I absolutely love, by the way, I know a lot of people don't like it because it hasn't really got a plot.
No, I love it, but they shouldn't have mugged off my boy Bruce Lee like that, bro.
But they mugged Bruce off.
Nah, they mugged Bruce off, man. I ain't having that, bro.
I love how he changes history. It makes me laugh. But the biggest thing out of it is the end scene, ain't it? When the women got the shit kicked out of them by Brad Pitt. And
yeah, I forgot about
that. And all the people come out after him when the women got the women got killed worse than the man did.
Good.
When Brad Pitt got the dog food and just started smashing her in the face.
Yeah, it's like when you know the movie that I told you that I don't like the ending of it. Flipping Evil Dies Tonight, flipping Halloween.
Oh yeah.
I remember before it came out and I looked at the reviews, there was people complaining because they said that the way the two gay dudes got killed wasn't fair. I'm like,
why did they get killed?
It's Michael Myers, bro. He doesn't know if you're gay or not. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Right, you're gay. I'm going to leave you be.
Yeah, they're acting like he's homophobic and that, and he's going to destroy you even more. I'm like, bro.
He don't discriminate. He's killing everyone.
Flipping heck.
Right, I won't kill you because you're that. I won't kill you because you're that. I won't kill you because you're gay. Where's all the white boys at? I'm going to kill you. It's not how it works. Dumb, he don't care. He's not discriminating. You're in his way.
The whole point is it's a movie. I think that's what everyone forgets in all of these things. It is a film. It's a movie, bro.
Oh, people just lose their shit, don't they? Think it's reality. That's the problem. It's just the world we live in today is so different. It's so different.
And the thing is, people are so rich now. People are so rich, especially all the actors. And am I allowed to call them actresses or not? I don't know.
No,
Let me know.
Yeah.
All the actresses. I don't really care. But anyway, everyone's so rich that if you're complaining that much, make your own on it. So that's all I got to say, bro. Be a director yourself, man. I ain't trying to hear all of this business, bro.
I totally agree. Right, guys, we better get out of here because I'm on Statman's channel tonight, 9 p.m, guys. So make sure if you want to go and see me on Statman's channel.
Oh yeah, I'll put the notification on.
9
well, because I've got the notification on, but you won't let me know. So
no, exactly. 9 p.m. tonight, guys. Get yourselves over there. We'll see me on Statman's channel. Should be a good one. I'm back tomorrow night on the channel, guys. The big show, 8 p.m. tomorrow night. We got a massive debate on the channel. Henry versus Suarez. It's going to be good. Make sure you get yourselves in for it, guys. Should be a good one.
Big up, everyone.
And then I'll be back Sunday as well with a look at Liverpool's 4 centre-backs. A little nice, easy Sunday video, guys. So, yeah, big up everybody who came in today. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff, guys. And don't forget Savage's channels. Go and subscribe to them as well.
Yeah, man, all of that.